No, I'm supposed to be a crazy man. When I seen it going, that really got me. I don't like that stuff got to be hot. No, I'm supposed to be a crazy man.
I couldn't stand back. The body parts were getting away of two guys.
Yeah.
Not just touching dicks, but...
Those double penetration videos are too gross.
Yeah,
They're
exactly.
too close.
No,
Way too gross.
How are you going to maintain a boner with some dude's head, like, right there?
Viagra.
No.
No.
And you're gay
Mouth
to begin
another
with.
end, possibly, but not too... It just doesn't work.
Because you'd feel your wieners, the pressure of your wieners.
No. If she had a vagina in each hand and could spread them out like she was Hawkwoman,
You got a six.
you know what I mean?
You got a 6 foot rule, like COVID.
And she had like that John Jones wingspan, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you got to socially distance.
You could just close your eyes. And be real close.
Maybe that works for you. But
Well, dark and closed eyes, you don't see much.
you know, did you hear that for COVID, they're telling people, this was a couple months ago, but they were telling people for safer sex
Don't eat
to put a
booty.
shower curtain in between each
Nice. Nice.
Yeah. Cut a hole in the shower curtain and then...
Like those Orthodox people.
Yeah.
the
Like
denim,
a-
a denim curtain.
Like the Mennonites. The Mennonites, I think they put a denim sheet. It's like, no, don't look at me in the eyes, woman. No eye contact, woman. Then you just hear, bah.
Is that They're not a goat.
There's the goat. Amish are known goat rapers. Good morning, everyone. Or no, not good morning. Actually, this is a Saturday afternoon edition of the Us Guys podcast, episode 93. My name is Bobby Dazzlestein, and I'm here with Rickety Morehouse Seagal
You know it.
and Theodore Huxtable THC
Goat.
and Uncle Meat the Sloth.
So proud.
Sounds like an 80-year-old just with COVID patient just walked up some steps.
I got the vote. Do.
Do you?
Yep.
You have it now?
No, I'm joking. Why would I be here? I'm not an asshole in that kind of way.
Yeah, you got to go out to get it, dog. It ain't.
That's right.
It ain't coming to you.
It ain't going through like his apartment entrance and then his apartment door. It ain't coming in there.
It ain't getting past security.
No, but you take trips out in the cab.
Yeah, that's the worst
Maybe
place.
the cab?
It's a petri dish.
Well, does it smell good in there or?
Smells.
Sniff the seats?
No,
Are they
no,
vinyl?
no. You don't need to sniff.
They
You don't need to
vinyl?
get that close. You can do it from like 6 feet or whatever and
you
still
can
feel like a
Yeah,
straight
what's
guy.
the cab life
Jonestown.
like up in J-Town? Tell us about the cab.
I'm
What
pretty
color is the cab? Is it a yellow cab?
No, they're different. It could be a yellow. Or it could be a pink cab that works for yellow cab. And it could be like some dude's like 88 like Chevy Cavalier.
Damn.
That's sweet.
Yeah.
You did.
They have.
Wouldn't it be cheaper to Uber?
I don't think so. A couple times Tracy Ubered, it was way expensive.
Was it?
Yeah.
What's a cab cost run to where do you go? Walmart?
Well, if we went from where I used to live to like the dollar store by Haven, it would be like $4.
You take a cab there? That's like 8 blocks.
It's a walk. I know.
Yeah.
It's,
You're
it's
gonna walk
a
down
10-minute
You're
walk.
gonna walk down to Haven and then walk back.
Yeah. I've done it many times.
Well, go do it. Go do it twice and see how happy you are about doing
I
it.
wouldn't say I'm happy, but I save money, you know? How much did you say the cab cost?
About $4.
Oh, well, that's not bad then.
Yeah, but you got to call them, wait on them, get in there.
Yeah.
Get out. Do you have them wait for you?
So, yeah, when they can.
Limousine service, though.
Well, I should.
My driver's out there. That's my driver.
That's how I do it.
My
I
butler.
hear you. I hear you. How much is it? I wonder how much it is to like go to Walmart. Have you gone to Walmart or anything like
No,
that? Like,
not yet.
yeah, I don't know.
But I'm sure they have piss jugs because they like to keep on the move.
Yeah.
And 2-liter pops.
Yeah, you think they stay that busy around here though that they really need a piss jug?
I think maybe they like it. They're the kind of people that like
There's
it.
a Sheetz like
Convenience.
every 10
Yeah.
blocks, so
Yeah, right.
you could stop in there and piss.
Yeah, I wonder. I mean, who uses the cab anymore? Rarely.
Yeah.
I wonder. Do you ever guy ever tell you how busy they are or anything?
I usually got to wait like a half hour to 45 minutes.
For him to
Well,
get
for him
there.
to get there, yeah.
Could be.
We've taken the pink cab.
Have you?
Have
Yeah.
you?
Yeah.
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 That's it.
Oh, it was weird. They went up
leave a review?
They went up a construction zone. They were just like, fuck that. We're in the pink cab.
Yeah, they kind of just
like
do
the
what
whole
they
road was blocked off, and they just went right around it, right up to where we wanted to go, and dropped us off.
How they do what they want to do.
Oh yeah,
Cab drivers don't care.
they don't give a fuck.
No shit. Yeah, I wonder how busy they are around here, man. That would be a fucking great way to meet people.
It would
No,
be.
it's not.
No?
You should do it a couple times, and you'll see how not great it is.
Well, I'm talking about
Driving it.
Great for the. Oh, yeah, I'm talking about driving.
Oh, no, I don't think that's great either. That's
Well, you're riding in it. How can it be bad when you're riding, like somebody's literally driving
Giving
you
you
somewhere?
a ride.
well, you should do it, and then you might know what you're talking about. If you did it, then
He's
you,
gotten rides before.
Oh, yeah. I've
well, not
gotten rides
lately
before.
during a pandemic.
I get rides from people.
Yeah. I get
What do you mean during the pandemic? You freaked out that the drivers got it?
Well, think of all the number of people that are in that cab doing whatever they're doing.
Why didn't you take alcohol wipes with you?
Yeah.
How do you know? You didn't ask
Do you wear
me if I
gloves?
did that.
You wear
Because,
gloves? Because you don't have
don't.
you ain't wearing alcohol wipes.
I don't wear alcohol wipes.
You're not wearing rubber gloves or taking alcohol
I use
wipes.
rubber gloves a lot. I'll have you know.
How many
you
do you
don't.
have in those 80 pockets on that fashion tactical jacket?
Many what?
Rubber
Leather-
gloves.
It's faster.
Leather gloves?
Rubber gloves, leather gloves,
Any
Leather
kind
gloves
of
would be
glove.
more
I'm
disturbing.
all out. I'm all out.
leather mask,
Zipper mouth.
zipper mouth.
How much
it's
does it cost
COVID.
for the pink cab to take you to the adult bookstore?
There's an bookstore in this neighborhood?
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
gotta be. There
Yeah.
has
Oh,
to
yeah.
be, right?
Yeah, we
Oh,
Somebody,
yeah.
somebody here's visited it.
Oh yeah. Dude, the truckers they don't fuck around with smartphones.
Yeah.
No, this was straight up a guy dragging a leg in a brace up to the platform.
Jerking accident.
Just pull,
He slipped in the booth.
dirt floor. Yeah,
There is a
Really?
dirt floor.
yeah, dirt floor with booths.
The viewing booths.
That's what you want.
You want a dirt floor booth.
I think
That's
the,
what
I think
it
the-
is.
I
Yeah.
think the viewing booths are paved. I'm not sure, but the store itself, yeah.
Store has a dirt floor.
Think of the mushrooms that grow on those floors.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, all kinds of protein.
All those
to feed it.
spores. There's spores all over that floor. You get pregnant going in there
What
with
did
a
it
skirt.
smell like in there?
I tried not to remember.
Mayonnaise.
Yeah, if I would recall, the smell was like mushrooms and sour cream.
Did they smell like the dead fish jelly bean tasted?
It smelled like foreign people food.
Helmets.
Yeah,
well,
slightly.
like curry
Like you don't know what's
smells good.
cooking. Yeah, there's something in here something in this soup that's not a good spice.
Semen.
Seven.
Yeah. I think you nailed it.
Dried semen.
Smell like Brian Brand potted meat.
Oh, yeah, we got to. It looks like the B-Daz got a present here from Lee
Oh, yeah.
and Rick.
Yeah, we have an assorted selection of Prairie Belt smoked sausages, Armour Vienna sausages, Brian, what is that, potted meat or sausage?
That sausage, Vienna
Yeah.
sausage.
Vienna sausages. Yeah, I'll post a picture.
Those are actual size too. On the way down
It's one of the funnest things you can do is go to the
the Amish thrift store.
Yeah, don't go at dusk because they don't have electricity. you gotta run around with your cell phone.
Do they have a dirt floor?
No, they have
What
a
end?
nice little building.
They didn't offer you a candle or an oil lamp.
Yeah, what if
that
they
would've
had
been
one of those
great.
Ebenezer Scrooge candlesticks they had to
great.
carry around?
They didn't offer you an oil lamp for your.
I was ordering cheese, and I'm like, I don't know how this lady's gonna cut it.
Is that
How
cheese?
does an Amish lady cut this cheese?
An Amish lady was cutting the cheese in the
Yes.
store?
Yeah.
How'd that
What does that
smell?
smell like?
In the dark.
Is that where that cheese came from that I just ate? Is
Yeah.
Amish people cheese?
You're gonna be
Yeah.
sick.
They cut it.
I feel great. I feel
Oh, it's
actually
good cheese.
that builds your immune system. Those people don't wash their hands. They're not using alcohol or
There were no masks.
They use religion to
mask.
wash their hands.
And it works.
horse urine or something like that.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Sheep.
I don't know. Some kind of
the
home
secrets.
remedy. They have a home
Sheep
remedy.
is. I know somebody banged on my door a while back and they were Amish or Mennonite and offered to buy a jug of my piss. They wanted goat piss for something.
Oh, they use goat piss.
It's versatile.
they
Engines
probably-
need coolant.
Right.
It's the finest coolant.
That's how we cool our tractors. Jebediah, go milk,
Go wrangle the goat.
go milk that goat. We need to make some moonshine. How far away was the Amish store from here?
It's only about 10 miles from here. It's a reasonable trip, yeah.
That's cool. You live like 10 minutes from an Amish store.
It is.
That's pretty crazy, right?
Yeah, we were looking at the Amish crossing sign. So much potential there.
What do you mean?
It's
Just the Amish, like the sign with the Amish crossing.
Diamond
with
yellow.
the horse and buggy. Yeah.
like the deer
Yeah,
crossing sign,
yeah.
although it's Amish.
Yeah, just outline that. Yeah.
They get picked off a lot by.
Surprisingly, no.
No, not really. Like a couple weeks ago when it was pretty shitty out, driving to work in the morning. Like I drive at like 7 down straight past Amish town, and there's buggies there, and them horse and buggies trucking right through the snow and the ice, and there's 3 or 4 cars on the side of the road.
Oh, yeah.
So
Yeah, they're not sliding off the side, you know?
Those little kids don't even wear shoes. They walk in the snow, and they walk a half a mile down the road.
rickety, come on, now that's bullshit.
Frostbite.
I've driven.
Yeah.
I've driven past there to work for
and you
19
checked out
years.
their shoes or lack of.
I've noticed they didn't wear. They weren't
He's
wearing
into feet.
shoes.
He's in the feet. I heard.
Oh, yeah.
They weren't wearing shoes. A couple times. There's snow on the ground. Not wearing shoes. And that's it's a pretty good haul.
Yeah,
Half
the
a mile,
human body is adaptable, for sure.
I'll get a picture of it next time I see it.
I mean, you see them in the summertime wearing a full denim outfit, though.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
every time you drive past, they always wave.
They always wave. Yeah.
Yep.
Very courteous.
You ever see them sweat?
I no. Yes.
Yeah?
I've
There's
seen it sweat.
some that used to come into the dealership. They'd be sweating with that
Oh,
big
yeah.
brimmed hat and that beard. In the summer, you got to be sweating with the denim and the fucking
I would think
giant
so.
ass beard and those straw hats they wear.
Those homemade pants,
Yes, yeah, homespun.
homespun pants.
A friend of mine used to work for the Red Cross, and he used to tell the craziest stories in Amish country when they do blood drives in the hot summer.
Yeah.
And the girls would come in. They don't use
Sweaty.
feminine products.
Yeah.
And they're all naturally timed. You know how
They're
women,
probably-
how,
Yeah,
how
when you
women
get
get
them
all
together,
synced
they
up.
all
Yeah, women get
have
kind of do
their
the same thing
menses.
at the same time. He said there was certain times where it was unbearable. Just completely.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
The
wait.
smell.
Yeah,
in the
PMS was the smell?
No.
Or the
No,
menstruating.
no.
Menses.
It's a different
Menses.
smell. It's just a
Vampire attractant.
It's probably
unkept.
just their like not using deodorant.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
Oh, you're talking about
Not clean,
Period.
not clean, and the worst case scenario that
what
could
do
happen.
they use?
Rags.
Straw,
Goats.
cotton,
Goat necks.
Goat beard.
goat beard,
Goat necks.
Water.
whole bunch of goat.
Just a,
Water. Probably just
just
water.
a wooden
Yeah.
dildo.
No, because it would be running down all over the place, like, right?
Yeah, he said these drives though he almost had to leave, like throwing up like level of
Yeah,
Maybe burlap collects it better than cotton.
maybe.
yeah. You think they have burlap underwear,
Maybe. I
or
don't
maybe
know.
their pads are made out of burlap?
Maybe, yeah. Yeah, burlap bags.
Yeah,
Well, and isn't that what they used to do before they got, like, in frontier times? They
Use
used to-
twigs and-
not, I don't know about twigs, but like rags. I mean, look at before
They use bird nests,
disposable
old-
berry
old
berry
bird
diapers.
nests.
yeah. Kindling, I think they just would shove that.
Pine needles.
and twigs.
Oh, pine cones and pine needles and stuff. Yeah, yeah. That's crazy, man. That'd be so hard to be a woman in that situation.
Yes, it would.
You know?
Yeah.
Got your brothers humping on you and shit, cousins and all that. They all look the same.
Dads.
Come on,
Oh yeah.
they all look the goddamn
That's
same.
why they all have the same names.
Yeah,
Family trees are a stump.
yeah, that's crazy. I saw actually, I can't remember. I don't know enough about it. Where 2 Amish dudes got charged for raping their sister.
Really?
Yeah, just recently.
No way, really?
Yeah. It's crazy. I would imagine that kind of thing happens a lot.
I would imagine.
I mean, that's pretty common in like backwoods sections of our,
yeah,
society.
they're such an insular society though.
Right.
It's odd that they would. Yeah.
That it would get out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They probably don't consider themselves rapists.
No.
They think highly of, you know what I mean? So they're not rapists. They're just doing what they do.
Doing God's work.
They're like, there's no sheep available. Do you think they Amish people bang a sheep?
I think people bang sheeps.
I
Just
think
in
so.
I
general.
don't know what would possess you to do that, though.
I don't know anybody that's ever banged a sheep.
I don't either.
I don't either.
Supposedly, it looks closest to a human vagina.
Looks or feels?
Looks.
Do you know why they wear the rubber boots?
To put the back
sheep?
legs in.
Yeah. Back just drop the back.
Do you think
legs
sheep
in.
fuckers are
They-
primarily
They
visually?
can't get away, so they wear like
Stimulated?
those rubber hip boots. And
I don't know. I've never
never
known
talked to
anyone
one.
who admitted to it.
I think you got to go into that situation with prior motivation. I don't think you're going to get turned on by the sheep. I think
No, you
you
knew
got it.
somebody who did it. You were turned on. Yeah.
Virtually all
I think
porno.
I think you're heading in hot.
Somebody put you onto it.
The
Right.
genitals are dehumanized anyway. So I think people can compartmentalize.
The closest I came to
Probably.
talking to someone about that is when I was in the Army. One of my soldiers was from West Texas, like down by New Mexico, and had a ranch, a little Mexican dude. And he said he walked in on his cousin one time up on a ladder banging a cow.
Oh,
Yeah.
on a ladder.
Yeah, and then this other dude, he was one of my platoon
The ladder's the
sergeants.
funniest part.
He used to tell me that he was dating this chick, and he was older then, like 45 or something, like our age back in 1998, 99. And he said he was dating a chick that liked to bang dogs.
What?
Yeah.
It doesn't
Yeah.
even make sense. A dog doesn't seem. Well, no, dogs will hump just about anything.
Yeah,
That's
I
true.
just don't know how you would go about getting an animal ready for that or anything, you know?
Potted meat,
Yeah, there you go.
bacon
Peanut butter.
bits, bacon bits.
There are ways.
Yeah, you can talk a
Peanut
dog.
butter.
Dogs are really they go with the flow.
They hump air.
Peanut
yeah.
butter.
Yeah, you get a dog go with the flow.
Yeah, but I can't imagine, like, what made you think, wow, I want to fuck an animal. Or like these dudes that fuck chickens.
Yeah, I saw this video on YouTube. I remember I was showing it to my kids one time, and they later told me that it scarred them. But I was trying to explain to them that I found it fascinating that these, I think it was in South America, they were these teenage boys, farmers, would practice on a mule.
Oh, they bang a mule.
They would bang a mule, and it was like, yeah, that's how you practice. Like they would talk. They talk to it to the camera.
The same mule.
Yeah, like these boys would all just
Gang bang a mule.
gang bang. And they're like, it doesn't hurt the mule. Which
Right.
Why
Why not?
Just emotionally.
Yeah. The mule's like, get them off me. Now, then they're gonna ride on top of me.
I mean, the germaphobe in me thinks
And they keep
that if
asking me who was
if you go to
best.
bang an animal, imagine all these
that better than
viruses
Felipe?
and ticks and bugs and just diseases that
That's
animals
how
have
COVID
that we-
started. Somebody banged a bat.
How do you bang a bat?
Forcefully.
Yeah, you really got to kind of like it's like a fat condom. You got
You gotta
to
want
roll
it.
over your.
And they
dong.
try to fly away the whole time.
You definitely got to want it.
They're real flappy.
How would you even maintain
Sinewy.
a boner with a bat?
I think you're neglecting the very clear idea that these people are irregular.
Correct.
They're
Correct.
They're
There's
able
no
to achieve many
logic to
things
it,
normal
huh?
people can't.
Yep.
I think.
You got
Oh, that's science.
ashes on your
America's
face.
not the only country with mentally handicapped
Like
people.
this side.
No, it's everywhere, right?
Yeah. So mentally handicapped in other
Thanks,
countries
bud.
probably
It was
do some interesting things.
I wonder what the percentage of people is
Of what?
Bang animals.
that are just either so dumb or mental. So I wonder what the percentage of people is.
Why are you trying to be nice to these people?
He's restarting.
You don't have to be PC.
It's our show. You can say what the fuck you want.
I know. I just wonder, like worldwide, what the percentage of people is that thinks it's okay to bang a mule.
To fornicate with another.
Yeah, like there's got to be a percentage.
I wonder
Oh,
if
there's
that's how.
definitely a percentage.
I wonder
like
if that's how-
5%.
No, I think that's way too high.
Do you?
Yeah, I bet it's probably like 0.4.
Well, what about these people that
Worldwide?
bang these monkeys
Worldwide?
and stuff?
I
You
don't
know,
know.
is that what
What's-
people thought when people were banging Neanderthals? Because it's a different species,
Right.
You know,
And there was a lot of that
Right.
going on.
True.
A lot. Even though they were probably thick down there, like in legs and stuff. Come on now.
Were kangaroos around during Neanderthal time?
Oh, you want to bang a kangaroo?
Well, they got two pussies, so you.
Bangaroo.
Or they have three. Kangaroos have three. All marsupials have three.
No, they don't.
Look it up.
No.
I'm tired of you.
How you gonna bring up? Wait, they have 3 vaginas.
Look it up. Yes,
No, you look it up.
I already looked it up. That's why I know
No,
it.
you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. You're outvoted. The tribunal.
Okay.
Yeah. We're not even looking for.
They have a pouch. That's
Facts.
not a vagina.
Don't believe me. I don't
Where are they at? Where's all the vaginas at?
Yeah. What is the placement?
Do they poop out of one of them?
Yes.
We're down to 2.
That's 2. That's a butthole.
Do they talk out of another one?
Yeah.
No.
Do they hold stuff with the other?
Do they balance with the one thing?
I don't know much about them other than they have
Obviously,
3 vaginas.
They look too ripped. They always look ripped.
they're jacked.
Be having all those vaginas.
I thought it was compelling and interesting.
Well,
It's compelling.
But that's because it's not real.
you ride in a cab. You're a cab rider.
In Johnstown, in cities,
Johnstown. I wonder what the percentage of people is in rural America that ride in cabs.
0.4.
They don't have cabs here. They don't have cabs in Somerset.
Like Uber came out, it should have put those 2 cabs out of business.
right.
yes.
But it didn't. Why?
No. Why?
Because there's a couple people with like who are
No cars.
not stuck in the past. Like they don't believe in. I ain't messing around no fandangled Uber.
They prefer the personal relationship.
Yeah, but I don't like them. I don't like them. They're gross. They have piss jugs, and the cars are full of germs.
Yeah, I don't want to walk.
But I can't walk 10 minutes.
No, it takes like 45 minutes.
45 minutes to walk down there?
You amble. You don't walk.
Yeah. How are you? What are you on? How is it?
It's like a giant fucking hairy glacier sliding down the sidewalk.
I get there though. While you're complaining.
Oh, slow and
I
steady
get
wins
there.
the race? No, because I just fucking drive.
Well, I don't.
You could walk then.
I could, but I took a cab. I don't know
Every
why you're
time.
so stuck on that. It's weird. It's a weird thing.
What? No, I would say percentage-wise, it's weird to take a cab to a 10-minute walk for a 10-minute walk.
It's not a 10-minute walk.
Were you carrying a bunch of shit home?
Yeah, that's the
Oh,
thing.
now you guys are using your thinkers. You fucking nitwits.
You didn't state that from the get-go.
I didn't say most of the shit you say
And
about me.
who goes to the
You
dollar store to buy 10 fucking bags of shit? I go there if I need one fucking thing. I didn't know you were buying out the store. You know, they have fucking shopping carts. You
Now
gotta
I'm
push
buying.
that.
At first, I wasn't buying anything. Now I bought out the whole store.
What is it? What is it?
Yeah,
how
which
many?
one is
It's somewhere in
about,
between.
About
I
how many
would say.
bags? About how many bags you get? do you think?
Between 1 and 100.
Did you think about stealing the shopping cart?
What's your number one item at the dollar store?
Cooked tobacco.
Tactical gear.
They don't have much of that there. They got love pants.
You
I just found my love pants.
That's right. You got them at the time. I forgot all about those.
They're great. They're comfy. They don't have any pockets though. That's a big negative.
Yeah, a little tight on the hips and no
Real tight.
pockets.
Yeah, they're lady pants.
And they say love on the side.
They say love.
They're
They're lady
girls'
pants.
pants.
And they're girls' yoga pants, but whatever.
Well, no, they're not yoga. They're not stretchy.
Oh.
They are on you.
They're like
They're like loose spandex.
Baggy spandex.
it's like a hoodie material. They're a little bit thicker.
Oh,
Sweatpants.
Not quite.
fleece.
They're not like furry inside. You know what I mean?
Pajama pants?
No, they're like go out and do shit pants, but
Not sweatpants and not jeans. Are they jeggings?
They're not walk to the store.
yeah, that's probably why I don't be walking.
Because you have no pockets.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't. You got to have pockets.
Why don't you have your cool skull necklace on?
Because I broke it.
Oh.
The chain broke.
He got mad. He was tired. He was like, "You keep shaming me, skull necklace.
What
Why
about
do you
your
keep-"
little knife necklace?
I don't know where that's at.
Got lost in the move.
Yeah. Well, it's just in a box. It's somewhere in that general vicinity.
So you're not all unpacked yet?
No.
No. What all stuff? I haven't been over there since you had it set up. What all stuff? Do you still need like furniture and shit?
Yeah, oh, yeah,
Do you?
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
what are you looking at? Buying another love seat or some shit like
Something
that? or-
smaller, yeah.
That
Well,
could
she's got
actually
her
get
eye-
up the stairs.
Yeah, but she found this thing that's like an ottoman that becomes a chair that becomes a
Oh, it's
fold-out
It
bed.
transforms.
Yeah.
Oh.
She's thinking about getting that.
Oh.
I saw in the text that you sent us a picture of like a little toy goat. Like
Oh yeah,
and
I'm
you were
working
like,
on your little toy figure.
I gotta ask, what's the pipe in the back?
So awesome.
The pipe of what?
There's like a pipe sticking out of the middle of the back.
of the
I
goat.
think that's for like when like
To
to
hold
hold
it.
place
To hold
at
it.
it.
Okay.
It's got like inside that circle. There's like a hexagon. I think for putting on a base.
Oh, okay.
Because they all got it in their feet too.
It's pretty awesome.
That's the only
It
one
is.
that was the goat. So
It is. I thought you saw that somewhere.
Oh no! Well, no, I've got them off a Wish.
Oh.
But so I got 2 goats, and I go cheap because it's gonna be awesome when it's done. And it took forever to get there, but it's like a
like a Lego goat.
yeah, but it's bigger than that.
A bigger
They're-
Lego.
they're like-
Yeah.
action figure
Yeah.
sized.
Okay,
Yeah,
like like those old WWF.
and they're hollow,
wrestlers.
Yeah, it is.
and they're hollow, so they're easy to work with.
And so, what are you gonna do with it?
Right.
I'm gonna turn it into what he's gonna have like a wizard hat or something, and like a can around his neck, probably.
That would be pretty fucking awesome.
I need
Yeah.
input
Yeah, that's super cool.
so that I can.
Yeah, I like the idea.
Well, I
of it.
can't pick for if it's to represent me. Which
I mean, they're your
assume it
toys.
is.
We can't tell you how. Nobody
Yeah,
can
we-
tell you how to play with your toys.
Yeah, somebody else
Well, I'm
got
not
to make
playing with them. I'm making it.
They're your visions, your artistic vision.
Well, any feedback would be greatly appreciated.
Oh, I want it to look badass.
Well, that probably won't happen. I can't please you with anything.
Sensitive. You get so fired up. So sensitive.
He goes from yelling to moping very fast.
You're not toys.
I'm bipolar, dude. You know that.
it. As soon as I saw it, I was like, oh no, what's he gonna make of me?
I know,
You're a
the
seagull.
I know, but it's
See,
gonna
but
be
I got
horrible.
Pelican.
I'm gonna have to do
gonna be
more
fucking
for all the
horrible.
rest of
Is
us
it
because
what?
there isn't a seagull.
I'm excited. I'm
base
not.
figure.
I'm not dreading it. I'm excited.
It's gonna look
I am
nice.
too. I am too.
It'll look good. You'll like it.
Are you doing an orangutan too?
Yep.
And
a
a sloth?
seagull and a sloth. Nice. And they'll be all the same size, and then we can build a background and have a stage.
I like it.
It could be like Chuck E. Cheese.
You know what? He has.
We can
a
automate
quest.
him.
He does have a
finally
quest.
did something
A
with his
quest.
free time.
Yeah.
And
good.
you're making a quest. That's fantastic, man.
A diorama.
Yeah.
It showed up
Credit.
in the left-hand corner.
Like a history class diorama.
Yeah.
That's what I'm picturing, right?
Yeah,
Sort of.
I like the thought of it.
Or you can animate with it. Stop motion.
Okay.
You could add words to it. You can make
Yeah.
little stickers
You
with
can't
the mouth
pose them,
opening and
but
closing.
it's just the same picture.
Yeah.
With
I mean, if
different
you
words.
want, I can make them so that they're posable, but that's way more.
No, no.
That's not worth it. Huh?
It's It's
I don't
not
think
worth
we're
it.
going to put in the production value
Yeah.
to shoot 60 frames a second. Bend them. No.
I got a lot of free time.
Now 16 hours. We'll give him an hour. for
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
No, it's way more than that, dude.
Is it?
Yeah.
On the
How
go, you
often-
spent more.
How long have you
Well, I
spent
haven't
on it
shown you
now?
all the fucking pictures yet. I know how to do this.
I saw you drew on it.
Yeah. That's why I know what to take away from it.
Got you.
So I got to thin him out. He can't be a fat little goat.
Okay.
He is a pot-bellied goat.
He won't be, though.
Yeah.
That's why there's another goat, like the original, so I can see my progress.
You got skills.
I gotta
Thank
pull
you.
that picture up again. I know it looked fucking dope as hell. I liked it.
So,
Oh yeah.
Tim or THC sent us a video of. Well, it's a Vice News article about a whale purposefully diarrhea and on some divers.
Yeah, Gus Bus sent that to me
Oh, did he?
this morning. Yeah.
It was like
So it's
explosive.
yeah, it was. They were a sperm whale was circling a group of divers and shitting on it the whole time.
That dookie cloud was bigger than the whale, like 3 times bigger than the whale.
Yeah, and then they went in to say like about like whale like
It's food for a lot of things down there.
fucking. Well, it does a lot of
Yeah.
shit. Like, but that. Like what is it? The ambergrease or something? That's like
Ooh.
it helps their sperm whales digest big ass squid beaks and stuff like that.
Gotta
And
break
like
them down.
people used to harvest that and shit and make like it's in perfume and it's supposed to be one of like the foulest smelling shit.
Oh no shit! Yeah, I was gonna wonder.
Yeah.
I was wondering what that smells like, but they're underwater, so
Yeah.
how would you smell it?
Yeah.
But you know, farts underwater smell bad.
But these float on the top, and
No,
then
I
then they
don't.
wash up on the shore, and that's
You
what
never
ambergrease
farted
is,
in the water?
or they're harvested from the
Or smelled a
whale.
fart in the water.
No,
You never farted in a shower.
not that I would notice. Like, oh, that's extra.
Oh, I
stinky.
do.
Oh,
It
yeah.
stinks, man, and
I
it's
cup
loud.
it. I cup it.
I back up against the shower wall.
I cup water. Fart into the cup and smell it, and it's bad.
Yeah, it's like a bong hit.
Yeah.
from your ass.
That makes sense.
It's like doing a
Yeah.
gravity bomb.
Yeah, we did that in an orange juice container when we were
Yes.
young, and made people smell it. Oh, it smelled.
Yeah, that's one of the
Terrible.
something about farting into a glass of orange juice or a jug of orange juice.
Is it the acidic?
Yeah.
citrus?
And it's like
It did.
sweet
It was-
orange juice. You go to smell, you know, like
Well, we used to fart in a lot of things at work.
Yeah, it was
we
like
farted in a
science.
tube and made people smell it.
yeah, like you want to try
See
to
how
fart
long
into
it could
different
stand.
things and
How
try
long
to
would the
see
smell
trick 'em.
steep?
No, the chemical composition. You want to see, like, you
What
know, if you
smells
fart
first?
in a tin can, does it smell different than farting in a cardboard tube or a can of Vienna sausages?
What's in the can or what was in the can?
And then you add like milk, farting into milk.
You guys
farting
turn
into-
into sommeliers of farts.
Oh yeah, yeah, dude. We're like French.
should be proud.
We're like French
A
chefs.
hint of
Yeah.
We spend forever on a fart, and if it's not right, you do it again. Do it again.
Smells like wet forest.
Yes.
A hint of cherries.
Perfectionist.
detect-
Truffles.
Back in the
truffles.
day, your jalapeno farts were the worst.
They're legendary.
The
yeah.
worst. Oh
They're
my
legendary.
god.
I could still make.
You had
if
the
I-
rumor of being smelly.
Oh yeah. Listen.
Oh yeah,
Listen.
Oh yeah.
Not everybody can be great at everything.
that's true. I have a hard time.
You got to pick something.
Yeah.
And, I've cultivated some serious gastrointestinal tracts that, like, if I eat some jalapeno chips right now, I can make. Like, I'll produce. I
We don't
got
have
the-
any jalapeno.
No,
chips.
but I just ate a can of Vienna sausages, a can of potted meat.
And a cherry mash.
Wait till after
Yes.
the break.
I ate a half a plate of Amish cheese.
Yes.
And then there was some mini pierogies.
Yeah.
Like little deep fried pierogies that I ate. So, maybe if you guys just stick around.
Yeah.
Well,
it's
I
Wonderland.
ate some Arby's, and that's willing to do here soon.
We're lit to pop.
Yeah. And you had what, beer yesterday and chicken
Yeah.
fingers at the
and
bar?
hot sauce. Yeah,
So you went to a bar.
Yeah.
How was that?
it was busy.
Really?
Nobody's standing at the bar, but the tables were fucking packed.
Packed. Yeah,
Yeah.
no shit.
Yeah, because they opened up again. So
Anybody wearing a mask or how does that
everybody
work?
everybody's supposed to wear a mask in and while you're walking around if you get up to leave your table, but while you're sitting at your table, you don't have to wear a mask.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I went with the same people I work with every day. Though.
Yeah.
So it's not like I was going out and visiting 40 people.
Sure.
But yeah, probably not the smartest move. But
Yeah,
it
well,
was-
it's a small area. You got to think like there's only how much can it spread?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm
It
no
was-
scientist.
it
I'm a
was
fart
packed.
scientist.
They had the tables spread
Amateur
apart
fart scientist.
and everything. So I mean, it was probably at half capacity, I would say, but it was still crowded for.
yeah,
COVID.
yeah.
Did they
Right.
have a waiting line or?
And not when I got there. Got there right after work. So it wasn't. I mean, after we were there for a while, then it got busy because, like the kitchen was backed up.
Oh, I
Because
see.
they're working half staff because half capacity. So it took a while to get food and shit.
Yeah. Yeah, could you imagine, man? You spend your whole life to open up a restaurant or a
Yeah.
bar or something like that, and then this shit
I
hits.
couldn't, man. I couldn't.
For
it's
over a
terrible.
year now, you're not allowed to make money, and then when you are allowed to open, you can only run at half, so you can't
Right.
bring back your employees.
and you won't get any help.
And
Right.
yeah, it's nuts, man. It's fucking nuts.
But you
Yeah, and
watch
that's
other
one of-
people get help.
Yeah, that's one of the
What do you mean a bunch of other people get help? What,
like the Walmarts and
See
shit.
how much? Do you see how much the stock
Yeah.
market
Yeah,
rose
went
and
up.
where all that money went to?
Yep.
I mean, we know exactly where it went to. All the rich corporations got all those tax breaks,
Oh yeah, man. The stock market.
and they're fucking around about $600 for everybody. It's
yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, it is crazy.
Like they're not going to get it right back. Everybody's going to have to spend it. Nobody's pocketing $600
No, hell no.
for a rainy day. This is the fucking rainy day,
Yeah, it's
right?
a rainy year.
So
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. So, I mean, we don't like to talk about politics on here, but how about them Trumpers?
Man.
How about that?
I
This
was
is
at,
foreseen.
at work when it was. Yeah, absolutely. We all predicted this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like back in October.
Right.
We
These
knew.
guys aren't done yet.
We knew this is what was going to happen. That some dumb shit would tip it off, and I didn't hear about the big rally down there beforehand. I
didn't
So
either.
I just
I
heard
didn't
about
either.
it as it was happening. I heard whispers because people whisper around work because
Yeah.
I'm not in the same political thought as they are. So
But they-
respectfully, they
wow, that's nice.
go.
Yeah, but you got to think, too, that that's not the typical Republican.
I think you're right.
No,
Right.
it's not.
No,
that
it isn't,
didn't.
and that's
No.
what they're saying too.
Yeah.
No, it's
but
not.
now the conspiracy theories are coming out. How'd they get in there? Where was
Well,
security?
yeah,
But-
of course you're
but-
going to have that.
they
That
were
it was
planted.
it was a red. It was
Right.
a what is that red flag event
Yeah.
where it's
Black
like
flag event, yeah.
red flag.
Black flag, I think.
I think Black Flag was a punk band.
Yeah,
Yeah.
New Orleans.
Okay, I'm wrong.
Yeah.
If Antifa,
Strike two.
Strike two.
if they can find
Shit.
if they can find enough pot-bellied drunk white people to march on Washington, then
Yeah.
I'd say yeah, they're
And
pretty
you know
organized.
what? You don't hear the same arguments, and people love to compare it to the BLM shit. Which
Oh, yeah.
you can't
Right.
even.
It's
you
not
can't
the
even.
same.
That's because it's so fresh.
But also, for the exact same things that we were saying about that, why are they all out? Why are they doing this? Why are they being unsafe? Why are they being? What about the cops? All this shit. Nothing is coming out.
No.
some-
Where
some
was all that
stuff is-
respect for law and order?
Right,
some stuff
Right.
is coming out. They have people identified. that
Oh,
are
yeah,
getting
they're
arrested.
arresting
They're-
people.
90
Yeah,
over
they
90
should.
people.
They
But
should,
they're all
yeah.
actors, don't you know?
Now, what do you guys think about them invoking the 25th Amendment.
They should.
They should.
I think so
right
too.
now.
Do you?
Yes, right
did
now.
you listen to the speech?
Yeah.
Any of you guys? I listened to
Yeah,
it
I
too.
did
I
too.
had to as soon as I got home.
Yeah.
Turn on the news and look it up. I thought it sounded inflammatory.
Without a doubt.
Yes.
There's
without a
no
doubt.
question in
There's
my
no
mind.
doubt because
You're special and we love you.
Yeah,
Like,
the only way you got him to come out afterwards and be like, "Oh, we need love and peace and all that shit." That was not him. That was
No.
not any speech that he's given in 4 years.
Nope.
So that right there tells you, oh shit, across the line. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
But that speech he gave in front of those people before they went and did that, oh, without a doubt.
I've seen speeches like that, like on History Channel when I was a boy.
Mussolini and
Yeah.
shit.
Yep. Yeah. And then his sons too. His sons are up there. They got those people fired up, man.
Yeah.
Well, once you get the fringe of society and you get them all hooked on one thing and you tell them that they're on a team now, they're not loners anymore. They're all on a team. And it's so easy. All you got to do is wear these colors, carry this flag. You get to be Tackleberry and dress up like a soldier.
And the best thing is they truly believe they're protecting America that way.
I know,
When
yeah.
they're doing is violating what
Everything.
everything was
Yeah.
built on this country. But in some warped way, they see it.
I
like-
bet even that small percent, I bet a big portion of them were sucking their teeth when they were like, "Oh fuck! What did I just do? What did we just do?" You know what
you
I mean?
think so? Do you think they're feeling remorse and they got caught up in the fervor
Well, I
of the
think
mob mentality?
publicly,
and-
yeah, I think publicly
I think you
there's
have
the
to.
small percentage
Yeah.
of them that's going, on the news or making public comments or on social media and shit like that. That
Yeah.
they're all going to say, "Oh, it was Antifa," or make some excuse or something like that. But I think even of that small percentage of the Republicans or Trump supporters who partook in that, even I think there's a percentage of them who are like, "Fuck,
They have to realize
we
they
crossed the
fucked up."
line."
Yeah.
That was nuts. People died.
I would hope.
These
I
are
would
people
hope
that are
they will.
technologically connected and listen to Fox
QAnon.
News and
Right.
they listen to their own channels.
Yeah, well, their
But they're not-
algorithm.
they're not going back to their caves.
We were talking about
They're
algorithms.
going back
Right,
to yeah,
'cause
they're
that's
going
what
back to their
bringing it all
houses.
up.
Yeah, they're going
Yeah.
back to their houses. They're
We were
sitting
talking
and
about how
stewing on it.
Rickety's algorithm, like he gets seagulls popping up.
Yes, they do.
He gets orangutans. He sent us a video of 2 vaginas. That's what we started out talking
Yeah.
about. So
A woman with 2 vaginas.
yeah. So
Yes.
if you watch a QAnon conspiracy theory, the
all
next
that's gonna
next
pop up.
videos that start popping up. So
They
if
don't
you
seem
watch a
so
couple-
unreasonable anymore.
Yeah. If you
Yeah.
watch a couple of them, the next thing you know, you're like, oh shit, it's programming
Yeah.
the same way
Oh.
math class was.
It is.
It
It is
is,
totally
yeah.
because like the YouTube I listen to at work is totally different than the YouTube I listen to on my phone or at home. It's all
and you'll get
podcasts and
completely
everything.
different things will come up.
Yeah,
right?
and it
Like,
rewards you.
Yes.
It rewards you for even stupidity.
yes, you go down a rabbit hole. Here's some more.
Yeah, exactly.
Here's some
Just
more.
You're
Keep
rewarded.
falling down.
Like
that
you
hole.
want to look at ancient Egyptians? Here's some more. Here's ancient Egyptians and aliens.
and Incans now.
And Inca, yeah, and here's ancient Egyptians and telepathy and wizards.
That's
and-
totally my YouTube channel.
Oh, no doubt.
That's what it is. That and Lex Friedman and Joe Rogan.
Yep. I'll start watching about Egyptians,
Graham
and then
Hancock.
a half hour later, it's about how they were
Yeah.
telepathically connected to civilizations
the
all over the
world's
world.
energy,
And
yeah.
because just 15 minutes ago you thought you were listening to facts,
Right,
now all of
that
a
was
sudden
crazy.
you're seeing the same footage, and you're going, "Oh shit, they had telepathy."
Right.
the fuck?
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly. They're wildly at it, man.
Yeah, the next thing you know, because anybody can put anything on YouTube.
Yeah,
You know?
We're proof of that.
Yes, yes.
The cops have these sonic weapons. Is one I like to hear. The cops have these sonic weapons.
diarealizer.
that they could have used at any time. These sonic weapons to
yeah,
fight
at
back
the
the
courthouse.
crowd at the courthouse. And the reason why they didn't use them, so that's a rabbit hole of why the police didn't use.
Well, you can look at any of that
sonic,
footage,
like,
and
yeah,
it looked
non-
like
yeah.
they had mall level security.
Yes, it did.
For that
somebody
event.
said that the president said to cut security a while back.
I know
I
that.
don't know if that's true.
I think it was the governor of Maryland said that he called for
asked for
like
assistance.
2 hours. He was trying to send
And they
his
wouldn't.
National Guard over there, and they kept being told no, or they kept being put on
Wow,
hold.
really?
Yeah.
And then finally, like the secretary, you know what I mean, called him and was like, "Yeah, please send help." So
The National Guard shows up. It's never a good
Yeah,
scene.
No, and but they should have been there first.
And
man.
that was-
Everybody knew that event was happening.
Yeah.
Wasn't that the
should have been
anniversary
there
at
to begin
Kent
with.
State too?
Was
Very
it?
close
I
to.
think so.
Very, very close to.
Yeah.
50
State
years,
outsmart.
haven't learned a fucking thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if that would have been Antifa or the Black Lives Matter,
people of color,
it would have
it'd
been
be
worse
dead.
than Kent State.
Absolutely, absolutely. And that's this. I truly, firmly believe wholeheartedly that if those were not white people, there would be a lot more dead people.
I absolutely agree with you.
I do not think anyone could.
You
even
definitely
argue
would
that
not
fact.
have seen cops taking selfies
Yeah.
or
No.
Yeah.
letting them through.
Walking them in there.
There was a hot dog stand on the lawn of the Capitol, like with like fries, hot dogs, burgers.
It was
Like,
like
who the fuck?
Concessions for your.
Yeah, who
selling
set up
Trump
a concession
shirts.
stand?
Somebody was selling all those red hats. They all
Yeah.
looked crisp.
And them
They were
Confederate,
crisp.
them Confederate flags.
Those
too.
flags look crisp.
Those were crisp.
They were like, grab a flag, grab a hat, get
Yep,
in line.
here you go.
Storm the Capitol.
Stop in for some
Fucking
French fries.
nuts. Yeah, grab a fucking waffle fry.
Here's your armor and your
Yeah,
weapon.
yeah. There you
Get out the
go.
door.
pretty
Yeah,
crazy,
it was
man.
absolute. They said that was the first time since the War of 1812 a hostile force has occupied the capital.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it's so crazy because it's the worst of us.
Yeah.
You know, it was literally like a collection of like just the fucking degenerates.
Why
you know?
is it so plausible for them to believe that it was all a setup and they were plants causing that? But for the BLM riots or anything like that, there's no way that could happen.
Yeah, because they
Don't
know.
care about.
One, you have somebody occupying a national building while your legislative assembly is gathered, taking it by force because you don't agree with your candidate losing, and other people are.
But the sitting president of the United States said, "I'll be there with you."
Yeah.
Yes.
They thought they
I
were
saw
marching.
news
Just
reports
said that.
where they thought
They
he
thought
was
he was
leading the
walking-
charge,
yeah,
that
yeah.
he was actually physically there with them. That's how fucking stupid
So
they are.
like if you're wrapped up in that cult of personality, you know what I mean? Like if Dusty Rhodes is in town and Dusty Rhodes is like, and they're like, Dusty Rhodes is at the front and he's saying, "Come on, I'm in, dog.
Yeah.
I'm in."
That is
I'm
human
running
nature,
in.
though. That's mob mentality, mob rule.
I'm getting amped up. I'm like, fuck it, I shouldn't be doing this, but fucking the American dream is up there.
Yeah.
Right.
And he's like, "Where's Brian?" You know what I mean? And I'm like, "I'm coming, Dusty.
I'm about to do the atomic elbow.
Atomic elbow, brother. I'm on my way. If Dusty Rhodes is up there, I'm on my way. All right? We all have our heroes.
Dusty Rhodes
Mine
is
wore a polka dot singlet.
Dusty Rhodes for president. Man.
I fucking love Dusty
no
Rhodes.
doubt, no truer statement ever.
2024.
My hero wore a polka dot singlet.
That's right. And he had bleached blonde hair.
I am gonna post his.
And he had a
picture.
fucking mountain range of a forehead.
Oh, from doing all those barbed
From all
wire
those
matches.
barbed wire match. That dude would bleed. If somebody farted near him, he'd start bleeding. He was nothing but scar tissue. Dude was he was fucking awesome.
There's him today. Look
Yeah.
at his head.
Oh, he
Look
looks
at
great.
him. Look at him. Come
Oh
on.
my God.
That's Dusty Rhodes for president. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Make America sweet again.
Get rid of the hard time.
No hard times, brother. There's hard times everywhere. Make America sweet again. Yeah. The American dream, Dusty Rhodes for president, 2024.
Bring the dream back.
Yes. I don't care how old he is, or he's probably got all kinds of post-traumatic, like all kinds of brain damage. Shit, bring him back.
I think he works for WWE.
Does he really?
I think so. I think he's like a talent evaluator.
He
or
should be.
something like that.
That
He
man
should be.
knows
Yeah.
talent. He oozed it.
Well, they did an interview with Ric Flair because he's on all the circuits and
yeah.
shit now, and he said that Dusty Rhodes was his favorite person to wrestle against because he was.
Ric Flair was my first, and then Dusty Rhodes was legitimately my second.
Once he started beating up Ric Flair, I'm like,
I'm
I
fucking-
love Dusty.
Dusty was the shit. I just loved the way he looked too.
Yeah,
Like,
because he was like a fat
was the
son of a
mo-
plumber,
the most confident, badass,
fat ugly dude,
and looked like a pile of mashed potatoes in a wrestling
did.
outfit. You know what I mean? He was fucking awesome. Plus, he'd be bleeding all the time. I would just be like, damn, How's he bleeding so much?
He would.
He was a bleeder.
He left a legacy. He left some gold dust too.
Yeah, his son. His son
yes,
was a wrestler. Yeah. No shit. That's good genes right there.
That is.
Wrestling G.
I never saw his son though. Does his son talk like him? I wonder. Did his son have a speech impediment?
A little bit.
Speech impediment.
I would have picked up on that. That
That's
would've been-
common.
You can tell it's his son.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
He's
Yeah.
from the hills in North Carolina.
Those Southern boys. They were the best wrestlers. Yeah. The
Yeah.
the Boogie Woogie Man. The Oogie Boogie Man or what?
Boogie Boogie Man. Yeah.
Those 80s wrestlers were the shit.
Oh, they were, man.
They were the
fucking
shit.
great.
Fuck yeah. It was good times. Unlike
times.
now. Now's not good times. Those were.
Yeah.
Apparently, they were there for Pence. There's video or audio of them.
They wanted to get him.
They were going
or-
to kill Pence. That's what they brought the Gallo and the because Pence is a traitor. Remember Trump
Ow.
said if he doesn't do what I say, we're not going to like him. They were there to
Yeah.
kill Pence.
Could you imagine, for one thing,
somebody else.
following
And/or.
anyone that much?
No.
Like
No,
hanging
it's worse.
on everyone's words.
It's worse than you used to feel that way about football teams and soccer teams, but a fucking candidate of a political
politician.
party. Yeah, who is now a politician. He was a CEO.
Yeah, let's not act like he came out of nowhere. Like Trump
Yeah.
has been on TV since I was a kid.
in wrestling. He was on wrestling.
Yeah, he
and
was
shit.
slimy. He was always considered to me to
yeah.
be like slimy.
Yeah, the
like
worst
who
of the
else
worst.
puts their name on the fucking buildings? I mean, he was like a a cliche.
Narcissist.
Yes. So I just can't imagine. It's like he
Yeah,
didn't-
I can't. That cult again. That cult.
He didn't come out of
mentality.
nowhere.
All these flags. You're taught that. Of course, the American flag always flies the highest, and nothing else could be at that level other than like the state flag.
Mm-hmm.
So you got a flag with this dude's name on it, flying sometimes
not even
above
his
that,
name.
only second to the rebel flag.
Right, which is a participation trophy. And they'll be the first ones to complain about liberals crying or whatever. Meanwhile, you're walking through the Capitol with participation trophies. Trump lost, the rebels lost.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Add one more thing to the fucking.
It's
loser
it's
list.
like irony is lost
I'll
on
be
them.
inviting people in the back room. This is the original piece of wood that was stolen from Nancy Pelosi's desk.
Yeah, right? I got a piece of her mail.
They'll be making like
I
necklaces
sniffed her
out of
seat.
it.
That's
Yeah.
what I would have been saying.
Oh, yeah.
Necklaces out of.
I
yeah.
farted in her drawer.
And
Wait
then
till she
I was
opens
telling
it.
them
She'll get it
there,
later.
there was reports that there's people
They shit all over the place.
all over the Capitol,
They
like
shit and pissed.
defecated
Poop? Yeah.
and pissed all over the Capitol.
Oh yeah, I saw that they were writing on the walls like traitor and all shit.
Yeah, I can't
I mean,
believe
come on, man. How can you even? And then to hear like that Matt Gaetz dude be like, these patriots. What the
What?
fuck is patriot about that? Like, there's
You're
nothing.
attacking the fucking
Yeah,
federal
exactly.
government. There's
Like if you were to be like these anarchists, these fucking terrorists,
or if you're going to use the word patriot, now that the rebellion was put down, they should be put to death.
Yeah,
I agree.
I agree.
yeah.
I agree.
That
All
would
of them.
definitely deter more of it.
No, they
You have to
need
set a precedent.
But the crazy fools are thinking, and a lot of these are the people that hoard the guns and stuff. I'm ready for when they try to kill-
Tackleberries.
Yeah,
Tackleberries.
exactly. And
Dudes
I'm like,
who want to dress up
Eugene
like
we
they're in
talked
the
about this
military.
before. You're not going to fucking stand up to predator bombs or
No.
drones or anything like that.
Fucking
man. You're
Black
not.
Hawk helicopter will come take out your whole little militia in a second.
Now, people used to ask me if I
Your
was
diabetic militia.
if I was in the National Guard when they called them out for like the BLM stuff, the rioters and stuff like that, would I go or how I would feel about that? And I said I wouldn't shoot anybody there. You know,
No.
that
Yeah.
if they start looting or something, I'll stop them and everything.
Do your
But-
job.
But yeah, do your job. Now, if I was National Guard at the Capitol, I'd have
Popping
shot
off.
some people. Yes.
popping off.
Somebody got shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
some
girl.
lady. She
That
was a
girl
veteran.
climbing through the
people.
door.
Yeah, but she was a plant or
Yeah.
something like that. Well, how did she get in so easy?
How there's
and
so
all
many
that shit?
fucking videos of her beforehand.
The
Like,
most
You saw the video of her freaking out on her phone driving there?
yeah,
No, I didn't.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's tons of it, dude. She was real.
She was
vocal.
off. She was gone
chains.
in terms of how angry she was.
Fanaticism.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was.
She was
riled
screaming
up. She
into
was
her phone.
radicalized before she got there. Yeah, that girl was
So
not a
she-
plant.
Then
As a
she found
terrorist.
out.
Yes,
Yeah,
she was
one
a
of the worst
terrorist.
videos was that cop getting chased up the stairs.
Yeah,
Like,
that's a
they see
fake
that
too,
and just-
supposedly.
That's a fake.
That's a
yeah.
fake.
Yeah,
Get the
he's
fuck
getting
outta
chased
there.
up the
You
stairs.
could
He's like,
see the fear
yeah,
on that dude.
Yeah, and he has a wand out. He's like, I don't want to hit you.
Yeah.
Stop coming.
Shut
Stop
up.
coming. But he sees what's
Why wasn't
behind
his
him.
gun out? They
Because
had
he
guns.
doesn't want to kill people.
Yeah, because he did the right thing. You know,
did.
Most people
He
will
did do the right
No,
thing.
Yes,
most
he did.
how much they talk,
but
they're
he
not gonna
didn't
shoot
have much of a
somebody.
choice. You know,
Everybody
like,
talks shit, but most people, even with a gun in their face, will not kill somebody.
No.
It's very fucking hard. Everybody
yes.
talks shit, but it is very fucking hard.
Can't imagine.
Yeah, it looked like he should just put two in that guy and dropped him on the steps,
Right.
and everybody else would have
What if
fell
he
back.
looked
No.
different? What if he
if
looked
that guy
different,
does
though?
that, he's dead.
Oh,
Yeah, what if
They would.
What if he looked different?
What if who looked different?
if he was
the
of a
traitor
different race?
that was running up the steps, if he looked different, do you think he might have got shot quicker?
I think he might have. Yes. I agree.
No, it was a brown cop running up the steps.
It was a brown cop
No.
running up the steps
Who
and a
was-
white guy and white people chasing him.
Oh, and
Yeah.
okay. So okay. Never
Yeah,
mind.
I didn't see
that.
that
Doesn't
video, so I don't know.
specifically
No,
address the
the
issue.
black guy did the
Yeah.
did the right thing. Yeah.
Yeah, those
He-
cops didn't want to kill anyone.
No,
To be
no.
honest with you, a lot of those cops, because I think a lot of cops are, because they've also been told that,
Yeah, that's-
Trump was pro-police.
Yes.
Democrats
So
were-
they're on in his
So they
corner.
were like, yeah, guys, come on up. Blah,
Yeah.
blah. They just didn't realize it was going to get that fucking out of hand.
Right? They thought they were just going to do peaceful protests.
Right.
Yeah.
If that was the case, they have that right,
Right.
to.
And that's
so
why
they didn't want to
and
shoot
he was just
people.
one guy on the steps, and here comes 60
Yeah.
people. Just flooding through.
And they beat
Yeah.
one of them to death with a fire extinguisher. Or
Yeah,
something.
I saw that
Yeah.
this morning.
It's crazy, man. Crazy.
But
Crazy times.
No outrage.
There's outrage.
The inconsistency is the maddening thing. I'm pretty sure for me that's what's the maddening thing.
The maddening thing is not being able to put yourself in a worldview and see how the world sees what you're doing. You know what I mean? Like if you're a true American patriot, this is damaging.
Dude, I have friends
damaging
on
to-
social media
yeah.
from Scotland, England, Finland,
Yeah.
all that stuff, and they're all, what the fuck,
Yeah,
America?
yeah.
You just let that happen, and you're gonna
Yeah.
calling him what is going on?
That's the
that
worst
guy
part of it.
needs gone.
To me,
He
the
should have been gone
sad
a long
thing.
time ago.
To me, the sad thing is that we have to edit, or we have to censor social media and free speech in a way, because there are some people who just aren't smart enough to realize it's not a commercial.
You're right.
Or it's not hyperbole.
Right, it isn't. That's exactly what it is.
They're not
when
even
you're watching
curious.
TV,
Yeah,
it's like,
it's like, no, I wish we could all be adults and,
Well-
and you could say, anybody could say whatever they want. But the fact is,
when
some people
commercials
are gonna
first
take
started
it.
coming out, they had to censor them because
Right.
people were smoking, drinking, because just from the TV commercials, and it took X amount of years to be able to learn. Oh, they're just targeting me.
Right.
It's not 100% true, and that's what it's taken forever to learn on the social media too.
But
Some
then-
dumb people read it and think it's the fucking gospel.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. They see it on TV and it's like God's telling
Exactly.
them.
I read it on the internet. I
And
saw
then
it
they
on
hear
TV.
themselves and their friends say the same things over.
Oh
and
yeah,
over
so it
again.
reaffirms them because that's
They don't know
algorithms.
anything
And
different
then
than
the
what they are.
algorithm starts showing them more and more people
Yeah.
saying the same thing.
Yep,
You know?
it's a fact.
That's why I don't fuck with social media.
No, you're better off for it.
It's
If I
a
didn't
trap.
have people all over the world that I kept
Yeah.
in contact with,
Right.
I definitely would.
But
not
you're
have
using it for what I think
Oh, yeah.
probably
Right.
one of the majority or an
it.
original.
It's not to say I
main
don't
reasons.
get caught up in some of the news stories and shit I read. And I
You
do.
gotta
I
vent.
do.
You gotta vent it out.
But that's, exactly. That's what I use it for, and I would get rid of it if. I didn't
Right.
have those people. I've thought about getting rid of it for quite a while. I'm hardly ever on there.
Yeah.
Anyway, so, but it is maddening that people can't rationalize the
Yeah, it
difference
is.
between that shit.
It is.
Well, everything they've built up in their empty little heads would come crashing down.
Yeah, you tell
That's a
yourself a lie
difficult
enough, you're
fucking
going to
thing.
believe that lie.
For
That's
somebody
true.
to process and deal with and have the courage
And realize
they're
that
not
you were
courageous in
wrong.
the first place.
No.
That's what I think a bunch of like the
hard to do.
non-fringe supporters you were talking about now. Like I know people that are great people. Prime example at the bar the other night. A dude I work with, his wife was there. I talked to the dude a little bit. Never met her for 3 hours. We're getting along great, having a great time. They're like when I would go see him anywhere, I'd talk to him and say hi from now on. We're getting along really good. Right before I left, who do you support? And that's exactly what I did. I said, and you
can't-
don't like
Yeah.
him? I was like, no, I don't. But let me ask you something. Before you knew that, we were getting along.
Yeah.
If you saw me at the grocery store, we'd stop and
Right.
bullshit and have a good time. Might
Yeah.
go cook out somewhere. But now you bring this up and all of a sudden it changes.
Yep.
Why is that? Ask yourself that.
Yeah.
It's a crazy thing. But in the olden days, people were polite enough not to talk about politics.
Right.
Yeah.
True.
Right.
There's
now it's age,
sage
sex,
wisdom.
political.
Yeah, all out front. Look at my pussy. Look at my
Even
dick
above
and balls.
sexuality now, I
Yeah,
think.
it's all out there, man.
Yeah, these kids are wild now. They're doing all kinds of butt stuff. Everybody's doing butt stuff. I
You know,
don't-
but it's not sex.
It's all over the place. It's scary out there.
I heard that's like an ancient Catholic tactic to
What?
give up that bung meat.
Oh, yeah, well, the priests.
Yeah.
Ancient Catholic technique.
Well, yeah, the girls would suck dick and take it in the ass, and
Meaning this is going
to
on.
remain
To
pure.
keep the, yeah.
Oh, I get
Yeah.
you. All right, yeah.
And the priests, would go buggering
boys.
around back there.
Oh, yeah.
Buggering.
Buggering.
Yeah, buggery. That was
Who brought the shitty word today?
Buggery.
Buggery's way better than sluice.
Tumescent?
What tumescent is a fucking gross
Protuberance.
word. Protuberance.
Turgid? Yeah.
Oh, that's a good one though.
Yuck.
Turgid donk meat.
Yeah, I agree. That's a good word. Better than those.
Yeah. All right.
Gross.
What is?
Buggery.
Buggery. That's it. You
I think because it's kind of verbish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sneak buggery.
It's not so. It's not a descriptive. It's
You're being convicted of buggery.
Yeah.
Just like the word.
it's a good word.
It is a good word.
Bugger.
If tumescent
Two
was a better
Gs.
word. Yeah.
Yeah,
I love the root term. I love all your words. They're good words.
Dirty buggers.
Tumescent is fucking gross, and I love it.
We're bonding.
Yeah. You say some cool words too sometimes.
I don't.
I know you're getting upset over there. I see you kicking your back feet.
my back feet.
Pawing at the ground. He's getting ready to ram.
Your hind legs are getting a little twitchy.
There's a little bit too much love in the room at the moment.
Yeah, we got to cut this shit out.
We do.
We do. You guys been watching anything aside from the riots and football? Any good TV series or anything?
I did, and I
Netflix?
can't remember because once that happened, I sort of
Yeah.
started free
Well,
floating even more so than
Uncle
normal.
Jesse and I started watching on Netflix the Sabrina.
I heard that's really, really,
It's
really
super-
good.
It's a lot darker. Remember the TV show?
The Teenage Witch?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
yeah.
this is like
Yeah.
a Netflix
That girl had
version.
a big old booty.
Yeah,
Did she?
did.
Yes, she did.
Was it Joan Hart?
Yeah.
I never noticed.
Yeah.
She
Even
was
in
built-
like those 90s jeans.
Really?
Yeah, she had a big
Them
old
high-waisted
booty.
mom jeans?
Yep. They were
But
coming back.
The
I know,
Sabrina's
it's gross.
badass, man. I mean, it's
Oh, yeah?
dark and it's
It's like a mature.
fucking
It's not for
wicked cool,
14.
yeah.
I mean, maybe
No,
14.
we're like 4 or 5 episodes in, and I'm into it. It's cool.
I
shit.
heard it was good.
And their depiction of the Dark Lord is fucking amazing because he has the goat legs, he has the goat head, and
you
he's
come?
red and evil and shit. I was like, that's what I aim to look like. When I envision myself, that's what I think.
See, you
Yeah.
just told me what
Dark
your little toy figure's going to have.
Yeah. You fed
Yeah.
the fire.
Beelzebub. Like those old centaur, the old depictions of whenever they would show Satan or anything like that back in the day.
Cloven
Yeah, that's
hoof.
what it looked like, but
Yeah.
but like a fucking nowadays graphics.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, they look bad. He looked badass, man. And then they have like these different demons and shit that are in there, and they look fucking wicked cool. Like this one was like a parasite demon that inhabited a body, and when they exorcised him or got the demon out, it was like, you know what those giant nasty grubs look like that people like
Yeah,
dig and they
you
find big and fucking gross. That's what it looked like with like a leech's mouth and shit.
Oh,
It's just the graphics are really fucking cool on that show. It's a good show, man. I think you guys would enjoy.
Yeah,
it.
people eat those grubs all the time.
know.
Those big
They
fat
do.
ones.
Protein.
Have you eaten one, Rickety?
No.
You
I
look
would.
like you
I
might have.
would.
No,
Oh,
I've
could.
dug
There's
them
no
out and
way
fished with
in
them.
hell I could eat.
I've
If I
dug
was
them out of logs
starving,
and
I don't think I could.
Monkeys and
Yeah.
orangutans do that.
Wood
They
swords.
rip
Yeah.
up bark and they
Yeah.
have a delicacy.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, that's right. They.
Yeah.
We always dug them out and fished with them.
Yeah. They're good. You can live
Yeah.
on those.
If I could like fry some up or something, I could. I couldn't eat it like live.
A pound
no.
of grasshoppers has more protein than a pound of steak.
Right.
Really?
So
Yeah.
does
I'll take
mouthful
the
of
steak.
salmon.
I'll take the steak
That's.
Steak is so
I wonder
good.
how much is in the average sploot.
because I only killed
know.
It's
about 10 cc's.
500th of an animal.
It's the average
If I ate a
split.
steak.
That's where that band got
If I
their
ate a
name
pound of
from.
grasshoppers, I killed 500
And Pearl
creatures.
Jam.
know that.
10
So
cc.
emotionally and spiritually,
that.
it's better to
All right, hold on. There's like 3 conversations going on.
Ours
cool,
was
man.
so much better
It
than
was.
your
I
boring ass
agree.
conversation.
It was awesome.
Ours was fucking dope.
What were we
I
talking
learned
about?
2 new things from him just in that
What?
short amount of time. We were talking about the amount of protein in one splooge. Then he told me versus grasshoppers or meat.
Yeah.
And he told me that the average splooge size is 10 cc's. And that's where a band got their name, 10cc.
That 60s band.
And Pearl Jam.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And then, Ricky, you were saying to juxtapose it with
Yeah,
what
if
they
you
just
can-
Yeah,
said.
If
which
you
is
can eat,
more
if you can eat a
interesting.
pound of steak or a pound of grasshoppers, a pound of steak, you're only taking 1/500th of a creature. To eat
Right.
a pound of
There's no way
grasshoppers,
you're
you're
gonna
eating
eat a-
500 creatures.
Right.
So who's going to deal with that?
Yeah, that was dumb.
Spiritually.
I agree. Go.
Ours
that
was so
fucking
much
dumb.
better.
You would rather take 1/500th of an animal, or would you
You're
rather
not
take
gonna be able to eat a
500
pound of
stupid
meat.
animals?
Well, you would rather think about that than how much protein is in one splooge.
Yes.
Versus
One
this
10
grasshopper. Or no. Well, you only have to suck part of one dick to get that amount of protein, rather than eat 500 grasshoppers.
Yeah, but you
or
could kill one deer.
1/500th.
You could kill one deer and eat 500 times, or suck 500 dicks.
No, because
There's
that's
no
what we
way-
have to
but
figure
there's-
out the amount of protein
No, there's no way 10 milliliters of spooge has enough protein as much
Well, that's
protein
what
as
we
one
were-
pound-
that's what we were
as 1
discussing.
pound of anything.
That's what we were discussing.
You need to
don't know
fact
that.
check that shit
Yeah.
because
Well, we
there's
don't know.
no
Measurements.
protein in splooge.
Matt, you looked that up. There's
no
protein.
There cannot be like viable protein in
No.
splooge. The people would be
You
selling
think people are eating? Would
no,
be eating?
I think like weightlifters would be
spooge cakes.
pounding-
Yeah, they'll be pounded.
yes.
They do. They
They
do
used to-
taurine, motherfuckers.
they used to-
My kids told us that's bull.
It's bull semen. Taurine is bull semen.
Yeah,
Listen.
not only do you get protein, but it gives you energy.
I don't understand why you guys aren't looking shit up. You
Well,
don't look
because
at any-
Because we
you
already
had
know
cricket
it.
phone.
We're
Like,
telling you.
Some kid told me that
No,
bull semen
that's
is full
not
of-
some kid. That's my kid. So it's obvious.
Yeah, you tell them. You tell them.
It's obviously this probably one of the smartest people in the room already.
Yeah.
So I will take that as science.
I would too. Because you're
We're
right.
not disputing the facts. If you guys dispute the facts, it falls upon you to look it up,
I agree.
or you can accept it as table science.
And that's like a
I'm
footnote
just
to
disputing
my.
the facts of the volumetric measurement.
Yeah.
What?
You still got to suck a lot of dicks.
Yeah.
As opposed to
Why do
one
you have
dick.
you
to
could
suck
suck
the
one
dicks?
dick, but how many? It's not about how many dicks you suck, how many loads you take.
But
And why are you sucking them? You don't have to suck them.
Because 10
You could just milk
milliliters.
'em.
10 milliliters is
If you're goodly,
half
you'll
an
suck
ounce.
'em.
Right? Why
I
don't
don't- I don't have
fry
the
it up
wrist.
and put it in a capsule and eat it that way?
I don't have it. I don't
need
have
to
the
suck
wrist.
30
I don't have the wrist stamina to go through all those dicks when I could hunt one deer.
It
And-
could
and
be just one dick. We don't know.
Why are
There's
you?
not enough. Now you're really reaching.
Whenever you show up with a pound of loads and we can protein factor check the two, yeah.
Listen,
Don't tempt us.
I
Next
might
week
be
we'll
the
have
guy
loads.
that's got
We'll
a
have
pound
it.
of load
don't
somewhere.
I'll have a
Pound of
fucking.
loads.
I'll have a mason jar full of jizz.
Oh,
for
it's
you
gonna
next
be
week.
That
brown.
would take you a year. You're old ass.
You could go cleaning up after the Houston 500 and you wouldn't get a pound of loads.
Let's
You're
go.
right, you're
Hey,
right.
go to the adult bookstore and ask them to collect it.
A pound of loads.
You'll come every 6 months for
Like
4 ounces of
No,
load.
there-
like
there's
cleaning out the
videos.
grease
Some
traps
people
for-
shoot more than 10 cc.
Well, average, yeah. Peter North shot probably 8 gallons.
Right. You could get
Somehow.
enough profit. Then that wouldn't even be sucking one dick. You just
The
take
average-
Why are you sucking the dicks though?
That's what he was saying.
Yeah.
The average protein concentration of semen is 5,000 milligrams per 100 milliliters.
That's a lot of milliliters.
Since one ejaculation usually produces 5 milliliters of semen,
So 100 jackoffs you'd have to take.
contain 250 milligrams of protein
Okay.
in one ejaculate. All right?
Okay.
So let's see how much protein is in a steak.
I think you're wrong.
What do you mean you think I'm wrong?
I think they're wrong.
Oh, I'm pretty sure they're wrong. They're going to be sucking dicks for
We didn't.
No.
We didn't talk about protein content.
Your
About
lips-
semen.
Your
For
lips are
protein.
going to be raw. There's
Yeah.
62 grams of protein. Grams,
But
not milligrams.
How many steaks do you get out of one deer? Maybe 4?
What?
Steaks.
Steaks.
You got to have
He
a
knows.
roast. You
He
got to
knows.
have. They're not
No,
all
you get-
steaks.
You get a lot of steaks.
You get a lot of steaks, dude.
Does it say what kind of steak it would have?
I
to
can
be
call
that
any
way?
kind of piece of meat a steak.
Are you
Pork
sucking
No,
the
but then
deer's
it's
dick?
wrong. Yeah.
No, you're eating a steak.
How
Fuck
many
the semen.
milliliters of protein is in the deer dick?
No, nobody knows that. That's not.
Nobody's ever eaten a deer dick.
Nobody.
Somebody's eating a
Nobody's
deer
alive.
dick.
Nobody
Somebody
blows
has.
deer. You don't
The
hear about.
Chinese
I know.
eat deer dick.
Yeah, but nobody blows deers.
I bet somebody's tried to blow a deer.
Nuh-uh. Deers have they have
probably right.
sharp sticks on their head. They will fuck you up.
Old dying deer get fucked, I bet. A couple times.
By who?
Throughout history, that's happened.
Nobody's fucking
No
deers.
way.
They're
I don't
not.
think so.
No
deers
way.
aren't very sexy.
Have you seen Central City?
No way. That
Yeah, but
hasn't
deers
happened.
aren't. They don't even like have like bumps.
You're like you're banging Bambi?
Like what?
Yeah, nobody-
As opposed to what?
Nobody dresses up as
It's
a
like
sexy
a-
deer for
sheep?
Halloween. There's no
No,
sexy
some-
deer at Halloween.
Why don't people dress up as sexy deer?
Because deer aren't
Because
sexy.
deer aren't sexy.
Deer are not sexy.
No.
You don't know about that whole sect of sex addicts who like to dress up as
Furries.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I know
they
about
do.
them.
There
they
ain't
do.
man deer in that bunch?
No,
you
they
saying?
do
Oh, yeah.
wolves.
Yeah.
They do
Well, what
rabbits.
makes-
rabbits
what
are
makes-
super sexy.
What makes it a wolf
I'll
more
bang the
sexy?
shit out of a rabbit.
Sloths are sexy.
They are. We're not talking sex with stuff.
And there's,
No,
you can
no,
fuck a
but-
sloth easy because they can't get
you
away
gotta
quick.
take it slow.
Nobody wants to fuck a sloth. For one thing,
No.
they look greasy.
They look majestic. They do look
Nobody,
really
unfortunately, nobody
No.
said a sloth is.
So you think somebody's
No.
tried to fuck a sloth?
Yeah, the sloth
Yes.
is like the retard of the animal world.
greasy. No. Yeah. No.
I want to live in a world where nobody.
Right, you're the
tries to fuck
retard
a
at the
sloth.
table.
No.
The sloth is definitely. The other animals are like, oh, don't fuck with that sloth.
You don't want no sloth.
Don't
He's
make
got
fun.
retard strength.
Yeah, don't crack on sloth. Come on.
I think a person's tried to fuck a sloth too.
No, never.
Wow.
For one thing, sloths have
If people
crazy-
fuck chickens,
They
how
have
hard
crazy
is it to catch a
hooks.
chicken?
because
They have
people
hooks.
have been around chickens. Nobody's ever farmed sloths.
No.
That's great. That's
you know
probably
it's a
Same with
mess
true.
deer.
Because
But I-
sloths are worthless.
No, they're great.
There's no farmable materials in a sloth except for like,
It's toe claws.
yeah, they're just there for us to look at and laugh
I
at.
think there's got to be a reason for them to be there.
The jokes of the natural
Other
world.
animals make fun of sloths.
Is that their their what do you call that?
And koalas are just one step above that.
Have you seen a wet koala?
No.
Yeah, there you look
I've-
freaky.
I've-
They are terrifying.
yeah.
Yeah.
They say they're
Look
nasty.
it up. They're
They're gross.
And they all have the herb.
I'm not looking
They
at
have chlamydia.
all of them have.
Or
Oh,
the
See?
chlamydia. That's what it
Chlamydia.
is.
See, somebody fucked a goddamn.
All
Koala.
of them do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ugh.
A wallaby.
Somebody fucked one of those wallabies.
And a deer.
That's those goddamn Australians.
Prison.
They were criminals.
They were.
They were.
They were
Yeah.
criminals.
All
Yeah,
of them.
they were. You can't get that.
And
out
that's
of
why
you.
you see those kangaroos are all jacked.
With their three vaginas.
Banged.
Well, they don't.
They
have
don't
three
have three vaginas.
I bet you an Australian's fucked a kangaroo. And they'll tell you they have three vaginas.
All right, we're about to put an end to that shit right there. How many vaginas does a kangaroo have?
Oh, can we get another drink?
Ooh.
Uh-oh. Never mind.
You guys.
Is he right?
Oh, never mind. Ah.
Rickety.
You guys can eat my ass.
Next
No.
subject. Next subject.
Yeah, there's no scientific proof of either way on that one.
Yeah, if this one's still up in the air, the
Right.
scientists are still debating it, but
There's no way that's true.
no,
It's true.
they have three fucking vaginas somehow. I don't know how this asshole knew that.
God damn. He's subtly on fire today.
Well, until he starts talking about he'd rather blow guys than eat a steak.
No, I never said blow guys. You can fuck yourself. You want to catch deer by sucking their dicks, which is weird.
No, you can never suck a deer's dick. They're very shy like that.
They're probably sharp, like antlers.
Because yeah,
They prongy like an.
I would imagine. I would imagine deers are probably have like those spiral penises.
Yeah, don't like cats have barbs
they?
on their dicks?
Deer only have sex like once a year.
Yeah.
In a rut.
Oh my god.
They're like me.
When they rut, yeah. In early November, deer have sex for 2
Can I
weeks a year.
change my spirit
about
animal
that-
to deer?
It's about that same time you'll hear him out there rubbing his head on a tree. Frothing at the mouth like, oh.
Get this off.
What sound do they make in rut?
Oh, it's gross.
Is it? What
Yeah.
sound is it? Yeah.
Those bleat.
Like what?
It's like a.
Like Machine Gun Kelly.
Like a fart.
No, it's like a. It's almost like a. Like a.
Hear me
Yeah,
now.
yeah, it's a grunting. Oh, shucks.
Jeez, all right. All
Look
right.
at the face he's
All right,
making while
some
he
people
does
might
it.
have headphones on. We don't need. We don't want to set people's dogs in the rut and shit.
But that's how it sounds.
Or sloths.
There's one in there. Yeah.
A sloth?
A deer.
A deer call, yeah. Or in there.
A deer claw?
A deer call.
Oh, call.
Yeah.
Like what he was just doing.
Yeah.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah.
I think.
You ever use a mouth call for turkeys and actually call a turkey in?
No.
Yeah, we do that
fun.
all the time.
My old
It's
man
fun to
used to
talk to
have
a
a
turkey.
duck call. The sort
Donald
of thing.
duck.
You jive, turkey. Does it just go
different.
jive?
You chirp them in, yeah.
Chirp
Really?
him?
Yeah, yeah.
Really?
Like what?
There's different calls you can
Chirp,
do. I used to
chirp,
do
chirp.
a ton when I was a kid.
What did it say?
Here, turkey, turkey.
I can put in a mouth call and do it if you want. But
No, that's all right.
Yeah,
No,
it's like a
that's
rope,
work.
rope. That's a search call. And there's like a puck.
Like a chicken.
Yeah, kind of. But that's a call to set them at ease. And you don't
Set
use
'em
the,
at ease?
Yeah, if you can call them in.
Oh, set them
at ease. Yeah, yeah. If you can call them in with the rope, and try to get them, close to you.
They'll
Yeah.
let their guard down.
Yeah, but
And then
sometimes
you-
they get spooky. Sometimes you got to be puck,
Then you shoot them with an arrow.
Puck.
Where do you shoot them at so they die quick?
head.
Really?
Yeah.
You got to try to aim at their little head.
Yeah.
What about the neck?
You don't want to fuck up
Aim
that
it-
good meat.
Yeah, that's exactly
Yeah.
why you shoot them in the
Yeah.
head. Yeah.
All
Bills
that-
are leading the Colts.
Good.
24-16 now, fourth quarter.
Bills are a good team, man. They've been.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask you guys, like the Browns logo,
Yeah.
like that little elf.
The
Yeah.
brownie, yeah.
Brownie
What,
elf.
what does it mean? Like,
That's Paul Brown.
It's a brownie.
It's just
Yeah,
a brownie
yeah,
elf.
a brownie's like
It's
a
a
little
brownie elf. It's just
pixie leprechaun fairy.
But
type
he's
thing.
real
so
tough.
there's nothing.
Never
behind
had a
that.
logo.
Okay, so listen, because I got to get you guys to quit thinking about blowing dudes for for
You know what?
protein.
for a minute.
Semen does contain actual nutrients, including vitamin C,
Yeah.
B12, ascorbic acid, calcium, citric acid, fructose, lactic acid.
It's good for you.
Magnesium. No, it's not. Zinc, potassium, sodium, fat, and protein. But there's no reason, meat, to add it into your daily intake.
I'm not
Just-
advocating that, sir.
The portion is too tiny to be of any help.
There you go.
There you go. All right.
So you answered your question,
It's too
Yeah. He
tiny.
did. But our conversation was still more enlightened.
and it had nothing to do with semen.
Right.
But now all of a sudden we're sucking dicks.
There is no way that
For
ejaculated
nutritional
semen
value.
can get into the. It can be digested or assimilated into the bloodstream.
I'd rather be known for sucking dicks because I like sucking dicks, not because I'm trying to get fucking
Because you're trying to work out.
nutrients. Fucking crazy
You're
shit.
in it for the art.
You're sucking dicks to try to get swole. No, dudes, I just can't afford creatine.
A brownie. I looked up brownie. What? it
Oh,
was.
you're looking something up.
Yeah.
Well.
I'm
It's
curious.
You can.
In English and Scottish folklore, a small industrious fairy or hobgoblin believed to inhabit houses and barns. Rarely seen, he was often heard at night, cleaning and doing housework. He also sometimes mischievously disarranged rooms.
Yeah.
That's what your football team's named after.
No, we're not named
that's your
after
mascot.
that.
No.
We're not named
We're
after
named
that.
after Brown, Jim.
That's your mascot. Yeah, Paul Brown.
Paul Brown.
Yeah.
Who was
And-
underrepresented in his importance.
But then
he
in the
was-
80s, they
But
became the dogs
did
anyway.
they become the Browns whenever Paul Brown was still running the team?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He didn't want
That's
it.
kind of weird.
They-
Yeah.
The original
That is kinda
name was
weird.
the Panthers.
No,
but
that's
the
super-
Panthers
That's like
was
the Steelers
owned,
they're-
naming themselves the Roonies. Like
Yeah, that's
50 years
how
ago.
good Paul Brown was.
Right.
How revolutionary he was.
But then in the 80s, they changed it to a dog.
That's their main logo.
Because they were like, that dude,
pound.
the dude in there making noise in the kitchen is not intimidating. So we got to get a dog.
He moved the chairs around again.
So not like Steelers is intimidating. A bunch of drunk wife beaters.
True.
Fuck it with black lung.
They're blue collar. They're blue collar.
A bunch of black lung fucking
I'm definitely saying Steelers
Yinling.
aren't cool whatsoever.
the Steelers used to be called
The Steelers.
no.
Steagles.
the steel.
Eagles 1 year.
Oh.
That was
One
the
year.
Steelers and the Eagles.
Yeah.
Together.
For World War II.
Yeah.
They were something else before Steelers.
Yinzers.
Probably.
That'd be better than Steelers.
The
I
hostile.
like the name Steelers. I like the Steelers. My second favorite team.
Yeah. I'm glad we have that.
So now you know
information.
that. Guys, I'm rude.
Who had that on the Uncle Meat Sloth bingo card?
I like the Browns, but I can't fathom being a fan.
Why is that?
Just even watching last week's game, it was like 2-point conversion. This game should have been in the
Dude, that
basket.
ain't nothing compared to
Try
what we've
all
seen.
year. Try since we were 12 years old,
Yeah.
and
I can't imagine that fall.
I get it.
times
try
a
they
million.
take your team away, and then that team becomes
good.
fucking goes to the Super
Yeah, 2
Bowl.
years afterwards in a
in like
dynasty.
5 years.
That
Yeah,
that Holcomb Tommy Maddox shootout.
and they get purple
Man.
and black.
That was the last
Yeah,
week.
you go around in orange.
You know where I was when I watched that game?
And
What?
Tim Couch.
yeah,
That TV.
Colt McCoy.
Right.
Speaking of sloths, we got Colt McCoy, Brady Quinn. I mean, come on.
I thought Brady Quinn was going to be decent.
So did he.
I
So
I
did
thought he
he.
was going to be good, man.
he was ripped.
He was ripped.
He had impossible abs.
He had impossible.
Did he really?
Well, your buddy brought over the newest issue of Sports Illustrated
when they drafted Brady
when they
Quinn.
drafted Brady with the centerfold of him frolicking around in water, shirtless.
Are you serious?
Oh
The
yeah,
dude was ripped.
he had impossible abs. That's how I knew he wasn't going to be a good quarterback. You can't be that built up.
No, he was so fucking. He was like so constrict. Like all his passes were like to the ground, like 5 yards into the ground.
Like
was
Jeff
way too
Garcia.
tight.
He looked
No,
like he
Jeff
was throwing
Garcia
a,
was a savage.
But when
Jeff Garcia
when
was
he
good.
threw, he looked like he was throwing a spear.
Yeah.
He looked like a caveman.
yeah,
throwing a
yeah,
spear.
I like Jeff Garcia.
And plus, he was a ginger.
Wasn't he
Yeah.
gay?
Supposedly, that's
No, I think he was a snazzy dresser.
Yeah, they paid him a lot of money to get
He was
away
a
from San
dandy.
Francisco.
yes, they
didn't
did.
Yeah.
They've wasted so much money.
Cleveland always seems to go for like the
Jeff
little,
Garcia was too gay for
little
San Francisco?
mobile quarterback for some
Oh,
reason.
who was the other good one? Not Heath Schuler. Who was the other?
Johnny
first round?
Manziel?
Well, before him, before
Oh,
Brady
Johnny
Quinn.
Manziel. That was a trip.
Trent Delholme played for one
Jake-
season. Jake
No, you're
Delhomme.
talking about
Jake
first round picks.
Yeah.
Tim
Yeah.
Couch.
Tim Couch.
Tim Couch, and then after
not
a
a bust.
while, yeah, no, Tim Couch was actually all right, but he
Had
cried.
no
he
help.
cried.
He cried and it was over.
And yeah,
No,
Cleveland-
did he really?
Yeah.
yeah, he cried one year because they booed him because the fans booed him when he
He
got
like
he got
literally-
hurt,
he
which meant the
cried.
backup was coming in, and the fans started cheering, and he started crying.
Are you serious?
Oh wow!
and that was the end,
that was
dog.
it.
That was
it.
Yeah, you can't have feelings in Cleveland. You can't be in touch at all.
Now, do Cleveland fans
They throw batteries at motherfuckers and bottles.
do they revere Bernie Kosar?
Yeah, everybody loved Bernie Kosar. You want to know why? I think more than anything,
That
because
Jufro?
he did a bunch of broadcasting afterwards, and he would literally be drunk calling game.
No. They thought he was drunk. He might have been sometimes.
I think people loved him because he sounded drunk. It was probably head trauma.
he's
he
got
retarded?
he's got
Probably was,
he's got
yeah.
some sort of head trauma.
Right.
Yeah,
He was
but
like
he sounded
retarded.
drunk.
Oh,
And
yeah.
For years, everybody was like, "Damn, Bernie is sloshed."
Yeah, he would do the
No,
the-
he just got knocked retarded.
Yeah, he was knocked real. I mean, he sounds drunk. Yeah.
not so much, not so bad anymore.
Oh no! See,
Yeah.
that motherfucker was drunk. You
Yeah.
don't just.
I don't know.
Grow out of head
Is Bernie
trauma.
Is he still with us?
Who Bernie?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He's not that old.
No,
He was only 20.
he
when
might. He
He
might
kind of
even
disappeared though.
He might even still call
yeah.
pregame or
he-
preseason games.
I think he might. Yeah.
He does.
Yeah, I'm
Awesome.
telling you what though.
He's only maybe 54.
He
I bet.
slurred a lot and shit.
I kinda wanna
but
hear
if
Bernie
you
Kosar.
listen to him, like he would call the play as if he was calling a game.
like a savant. He
Like
knew
a
what was going to
fucking
happen.
savant. He would tell you what every route everybody was doing. Like
He looks like one of those cartoon vultures.
Bernie was the shit.
He does.
Bernie Kosar was the shit.
Doesn't he have like a super hot daughter?
Yeah, she did porn for a little bit.
That's right.
But I'm telling you what, whenever it's awesome watching him call games. He will
Oh, it's
tell
amazing.
He'll tell you what they're about to do.
What defense they're in, what
Yep.
the check is,
Yeah,
what
he's
the second check
fucking
is,
brilliant.
who's open, who's not, who shouldn't be. It's amazing. Yeah, she did porno for a little while.
Let me see her.
She's presenting in that
Oh
picture.
yeah, she is.
She presented a lot more in the other one.
Wow.
It was off-putting.
She did one of those videos.
I think they I don't know. It was
Seawall video.
aggressive.
That's how I eat food.
all porno's aggressive. Porno's so fucking aggressive.
It is.
It is, man. You don't watch porno for a long time and you stumble across, you're like, God damn.
Yeah, what happened?
Somebody call the police for that poor girl.
Oh yeah,
Shit is
getting
crazy.
stabbed.
Yeah, it's like they're killing somebody over there. What the fuck?
It's amazing. It's really,
Yeah, porno's too much, man. I'm from, I like my porn from the 70s. You know what I mean?
Some love making, not
Yes.
just straight up.
It looked like they fucking had Arnold and Willis in a, you know what I mean, in a
Oh,
headlock
yeah.
between their legs. That's,
very furry.
yeah,
Mystery. Like a forest.
yeah, like
Those guys were warriors going into that bush.
That's
You know?
right.
I don't mind
It
Bush.
was like
I don't know.
It was like the
Yeah.
Predator. Every opening scene.
oh,
To
you
a
wet it
porno.
down and part it.
Yeah. like Moses did.
See, I never got the technique off of it.
Oh,
you know, like
yeah.
I was
all I saw was
stuck in the back.
savage.
That's
just
the
savage.
bad part.
No, that's good. That's
It means you know.
You're
That means I love you?
drooling and trying to get the pubes
Means
out
I
of your
love
And
mouth.
that's 3 hours later.
sticking your hand halfway down
Yeah.
your throat. Like, where is that? Where did that thing go? How did
It's hidden.
It's like up in my sinuses somehow. Like, God damn,
Fucking hidden.
got a fishing it out of there. Yeah, that shit is durable. It is definitely durable. Yeah, it's a Saturday afternoon in here, and everybody thought the world was ending.
Yeah,
But I think 2021 is going to be a great year.
it is.
It's going to be a good year. Got
I think-
myself a JOB.
Oh, congratulations.
Starting
Yes,
tomorrow
big
night.
congrats.
Working
I know.
nights, working night shift though, so that's going to be a little,
Yeah, you
little
gotta
rough for your boy. 'cause
Watch riding these back roads.
I know, dog.
at that
No,
time,
I'm not
man.
going on the back
Fucking
roads.
deer.
It's so easy. It's 219, like right
Straight
there, to
down
the
and
industrial
you get
park.
right off. Yeah.
Yep. It's a beautiful thing. Put that cruise control on. I drive like an old man, especially I can't see at night.
You got them coal trucks coming and shit
Yeah.
too. Yeah.
And with global warming's really helping me out.
Yeah. At
You
least the
know?
roads haven't been too bad.
Right.
And the plow trucks run at night, so when it's too bad, you can get behind one and,
Right,
and go
right.
slow. But it's not. You'll be getting off work by like right when I'm starting.
Yeah. I'll be starting at like 10.
Yeah. So you get off at 6.
Yeah. Tomorrow. Yeah. Tomorrow night I start at
Wait till
9:30.
summer happens. Summer's the one that's going to fuck with you when you never see dark.
Sun. Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah. It's a little weird, but I
Well,
did
you work night shift.
I did night shift on a cop job for a long time, so I can do it. But that used to drive me nuts because I felt like I never saw my kids. But now it's just me. So
Yeah.
But the hardest thing is, man, I'm just like such an old man. Like I want to wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning.
I do
Well, you
too.
got to get your clock reset.
Yeah.
You'll be all right, except on the weekends when we do the podcast. Then you'll be
Right.
all draggedy ass.
Yeah. So if we could just do it
Just
later in the
do it
afternoon
later,
like
yeah.
this, it'll be
Oh,
fine.
yeah.
Yeah, as long as we set a time, I can know, and I'll have it blocked off.
Yeah. We did. With texts.
Yeah, I totally thought.
we did, right?
I
Like,
almost
everybody
didn't
thought
show
we
up
did.
today because I misread the text. I thought it was tomorrow at 2.
Hi, Poochie Pooch.
And then they text me, "You need a ride?" I'm like, "Oh fuck, that's today."
Yeah. Yeah.
That was
yeah.
a day early.
There's football today? You said?
Oh yeah, Buffalo and Indy's playing today. Tampa Bay's playing tonight at 8.
No
Tampa
shit.
And the football team, yeah. So I'm definitely
Tampa Bay
watching
and
that.
Washington?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
no
Washington is the 3rd team ever to win
what
their
is their
division with
record?
a 7-9 with a losing record. Yeah,
That is
so-
crazy.
And then the rookie defensive linemen for Washington
Chase
called
Young.
out Brady and shit. And like I was watching, I put since everybody was gone, I had football on all fucking day. Like
Yeah.
ESPN, the things, and they're like Rex Ryan's. He's like, I made that mistake a few times calling out Tom Brady in the
Don't
playoffs.
do that.
Don't
No,
do
don't
it.
No, don't give that dude any extra motivation.
And then they were showing videos of him practicing leading up to, and they had this cart with one of these big, offensive lineman things on, driving across the field, and he's throwing like 20-yard strikes as it's going across the field, hitting that pylon.
No shit.
He did it like 4 times, boom, each time.
Crazy,
They're like, this
yeah.
man, and they just found out that he's definitely coming back for his 2nd year.
Wow.
This year, too. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Motivation.
There's a lot of excitement in Buccaneer
Well,
land.
he definitely won that battle with him and Belichick. You know, if there was a battle between him and Belichick, and
Right.
you know, like he definitely.
Yeah, but Belichick wanted to get rid of him like 4 years ago.
Yeah.
Did he?
For,
Any
for
of the-
Garoppolo.
A lot of the criticisms that they were having, you had to think in the beginning of the season. He does have a shitload of weapons down there.
Yeah.
But with 0 practices on a new team with a new offensive
During
coordinator,
COVID.
even the greatest of all time with no practices still performed decent in the first 3-4 weeks, serviceable at least.
Yeah.
The end of the season, he was fucking lights out there.
Yeah.
They're getting gelled and everything.
So is Cam Newton going anywhere?
I don't know. They're saying there's rumors
Somebody
he
was
might
saying
be
well-
done.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't know if the Patriots.
I
Are gonna
thought
pick
somebody
him
said
up.
I thought I saw. Maybe I just read it wrong, but that he was going to go to Washington.
I heard
They
maybe
might.
Washington.
Well, there's a
yeah.
lot of good
Free agents.
Carson Wentz is going to be a free agent.
Yeah,
Well,
Carson Wentz is good.
Yeah,
they
he
just have him
needs
on a
good
bad
ta-
spot.
Exactly.
Yeah,
They need him on a decent team.
yeah.
you know?
Carson Wentz was fucking phenomenal last year.
There were some people who were saying that since it's been 1 or 2 last year, that the Steelers should sign Wentz. I think Wentz would do really good.
Hell
on the Steelers.
yes,
Yeah, it would.
hell yes.
You
That
know,
is
I
a
think
good
that would be a
fit.
good fit because
Hell yeah.
he's like a young Ben. That's what
Yep.
ever since he first came out and he beat the Steelers
Right.
a couple times. That's what they compared him to. a
He
young Ben.
would be good for Pittsburgh.
Yeah, I just don't know if they.
What they don't like that other guy, huh? The one that
no
fought with
good.
Myles Garrett.
Mason Rudolph.
Yeah.
he did really good last week. You know,
A
and
couple
again,
passes. I thought he threw some fucking beautiful
Yeah,
passes.
yeah, they
some
were good.
beautiful
They do
balls.
like him. They
Yeah.
like him. It's just, I mean, we totally expected Cleveland to blow us out last week, or the Steelers out last
Yeah,
week.
oh, yeah.
And with it, well, Myles Garrett, man, he's still struggling
Yep.
from COVID.
Did you see
I
him
think.
put
that dude
Oh, yeah, he
was not-
on
is.
his ass?
He's out of gas.
Yeah.
Like he's
Garrett.
Yeah,
Right.
Garrett,
Well, that's
Garrett took Villanueva to the
Yeah.
mat.
Well,
everybody's
Like, oh
been
my
fucking
God.
up Villanueva. Villanueva
Yeah.
sucks, man.
All of a
and he's
sudden-
going to be having a rough time with Garrett again.
And then you got what's his name, Vernon, on the other side.
He's out.
Well, he's out
Oh, is
this
he?
week. Yeah.
ACL tear.
Yep. Yeah, he's doomed. Yeah,
And
that's
he's
stuff
30.
not looking
and he's a
good.
free agent.
It
So
is not looking good.
he
This
came
week
on
is-
at the end of the season.
Yeah, he
But I
did.
wouldn't resign him.
When Myles Garrett was out. Yeah, no. They were paying a lot for him too.
A ton.
yeah. No, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be rough for the Cleveland this week. But oh well, what can you do? You know, I mean, it's a COVID year anyway, and just
Yeah,
the
it's
fact
kinda
that it's
fucky.
first time they made the playoffs. I mean, that's a
18
stepping
years,
stone.
man.
That's,
Well, next year
I
again,
wouldn't be
everybody will
surprised.
think that
Right.
they'll be if they start getting to practices, they
Yeah.
get their people healthy. OBJ
and you finally
back.
have a coach. I mean, this is the
Yeah.
first time in.
the people actually like him.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
yeah. How
Playoffs
could you
have a
not?
different tone. Don't be surprised if the Browns beat the Steelers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would be
It's a
very
different. It's
surprised.
a different tone. It's a totally. The game shrinks down.
Well, that's
The game
interesting
shrinks
to
down
hear
and all the
because I-
decisions seem
It's
way
going
more
to depend
important.
on if
Listen,
Ben gets
you
Nobody's
can't-
very
rattled.
willing. Yeah.
Matt, listen, everywhere I go around here, that is all the locals do is trash on the Steelers. Like, if I had the Steelers,
It's
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just talking about that with Gus Butts or my stepbrother, and they're like, I was like, everywhere around here, every little thing. There's no. The Steelers are badass.
They
It's-
talk about Tomlin like he's the
He's
worst,
worst coach
fucking
ever.
He's not.
And
And they're
it's like,
man,
are you fucking kidding
in Denver, we would be happy to have
Hell
Tomlin
yes.
or Roethlisberger or any of that. You guys don't know what the fuck
Like,
you got.
they are
That's
one
the
of the
truth.
best teams every fucking year.
all the time.
Every year. Consistent. Like, consistent coach. Consistent every
yeah, Tomlin's never had a losing record.
Right.
In what, 15
like, how
years?
is that a bad coach?
I know.
And
There's
they've
a
had
definite
4
faction of
coaches.
Steeler fans here
Ever.
that hate
Ever.
Steeler fans.
Yeah, listen, the typical Steeler fan around here, I don't care who it is. I talk to them when the Steelers were like fucking 11 and 0.
They were dogging
They're
them.
like, well, I don't know. Their defense
Running
looks like
game,
shit,
yeah.
blah, blah, blah. And it's like, what do you want? What the fuck do you want in a
can't get
football
any
team?
better than 11 and
You
0.
literally
No.
cannot get any better. Like,
They
what
want
the
something
fuck?
better.
Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely.
It's always more.
Yeah.
With them. They just the problem is they haven't had that, like you as a Cleveland fan,
Yes.
you guys, me as a Buccaneers fan ever since I was young.
You never
have
had to
that-
root for a losing
right
team.
and expect them. Oh, if they win 3 games, it's a good fucking year.
Yeah.
You know, this is who the draft
You
pick
gotta
we're
learn.
looking at
You
getting.
find out who the true fans are when they will watch the game. Like, oh, my team's gonna lose.
Yeah, still watch it. Right.
And I still watch it.
And you
know what
still
I mean?
root for certain
and you
players
still root
and-
for, because there's a couple players on there always.
Like
that-
Steve Hyden. How hard do you
Yes,
think
our
it is
tight end.
to
Yeah.
get, to
Hyden's
get
awesome.
hyped up about Steve Hyden?
Right.
Because that's your
Yeah.
most reliable
We
guy.
had Joe Thomas for years.
Yeah,
that's
he was
that's
great.
what we had.
And the
Yeah.
kicker.
Yeah.
Well, you
yeah.
had Joe Hayden for a while. He was
Yeah,
really
and then
good.
we-
and-
gave him to you, the Steelers, for
nothing.
some reason.
Yep.
I don't know why.
I don't. They thought he was. Well, they were.
They didn't
turning
wanna
the
pay him.
corner. Yeah,
That's what it was.
They told him, you
yeah.
gotta
That
take
was
a pay
one of them
cut.
rebuilding years, and they
Yep.
wanted to. Well, they drafted who's their.
They had 114
their
million.
Ward, Denzel Ward's supposed to be fucking.
Oh, he's an
outstanding,
awesome
but he's
good corner.
either out with COVID or hurt.
Yeah. He does get hurt. He's been hurt like the last 2 years, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he does get hurt, but that's
doesn't know
because
how to
he
tackle.
he tackles like a fucking
Well,
crazy. man.
when they
He
drafted
throws his whole little skinny body at people.
Everything.
when they drafted Mayfield, man, and Myles Garrett before that, that's when I think other marquee players first started seeing, oh, the Browns are serious. You know? Trying to get that continuity. That's why you had OBJ come or Landry first.
I think getting
And then-
Landry
yeah,
to
did
me
it was a turning point.
seemed like the turning point because culturally,
He
Yeah.
seems like
you
an
know,
adult.
Yeah, and he and it's like the dude is unshakable, like in his
Positive
positivity.
attitude, yeah.
like it's like no, you're not getting him down.
Right.
You know?
I saw that on the what was that documentary that they did?
Hard
before-
Knocks.
Hard Knocks. Yeah, I saw that on that, and I was like, God damn, man.
Yeah.
For a superstar,
He's a coach.
He's down. Yeah,
He's
down
like
there
having a
teaching
coach.
those young
Yep.
receivers everything,
Yeah.
and yeah,
He's a team first kind of guy, and you know that's all you need is if you can get one or two of those guys
Yeah.
on your team and they're productive. You know that
let
makes
alone
it,
superstars.
It makes a huge. I mean,
That's
there
what
were
Garrett
years.
seems like he is to
Yeah,
me. Myles
yeah.
Garrett.
For years in Cleveland, we had we would have a whole fucking team, save like maybe an offensive lineman or a kicker, who was just like, yeah, fuck this team. You know what I mean?
the
Like
most
you,
part,
you could just see it,
and
there,
nobody
you know.
would listen to him.
No, they didn't care about the coach. They knew the coach would be gone at the end of the year or the quarterback, and
Right.
It was
and I
crazy.
think Baker brought that too. A little
Yeah, he's
youthful
fiery and-
exuberance,
yeah.
and likable.
Yeah.
You know, he's pretty funny.
I
And
didn't
he's
understand
actually
the-
pretty good.
I don't know.
Yeah, he's not bad at all.
Yeah.
He has a chance to be really good.
no,
It's
his
just-
throwing on the run is
Yeah,
ridiculous.
I didn't.
Yeah.
It really is.
Odell Beckham didn't seem a good fit.
Yeah, see, Odell Beckham, it's almost like you got to have everything rock solid before you
Yeah.
put those kind
Yes.
of guys in.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
you need that. You need an offense that takes the top off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our offense doesn't.
No.
No,
We
you
don't-
don't.
you
Well,
don't
you
need-
guys had a couple of deep threats. Well, OBJ's still pretty fast. Well, when his legs are all right.
He's
But
our
who
only
was
deep
the
threat.
other?
Flash Gordon.
Yeah, and before or after him, there was another like rookie receiver. He was on Hard Knocks too. Super fast.
Corey Coleman, our
Maybe
first round
that's
bust.
it.
Corey
Maybe
Coleman
that's
was,
it.
yeah, he was really fast, but never worked out.
Yeah.
And he was supposed to be the shit, too. He was like a player's kid, and
He went to Baylor.
yeah, he was supposed to be the shit, but he had
He
attitude
was
problems.
super fast and knew 3 of 9 routes.
Oh
So,
Jesus, yeah, okay.
and wasn't very smart. He went to
Well,
Buffalo.
and that goes along with the coaching issues too. You know, once you get that solidified
Right.
and the players know what to expect in a system, and especially Baker's done a great job at how many different offenses?
He's had 3.
Yeah,
already.
3 different types of offenses,
Right.
and finally gelling and getting to sit in an offense for a while.
Yes.
with the targets that he has, the same problems that Tom Brady was having earlier in Tampa.
Right.
Right.
That's what Baker's had the last 3
Yeah.
years. You know,
Right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Crazy to see Cleveland in the playoffs.
And at 11-5, dude.
Yeah, I
it's
just
wild.
I love it.
11-5.
I know.
But
If
they've
the
been-
Steelers didn't have such a good year, they would have won the division.
But I'm telling you
they
what.
beat out the Ravens.
Yeah,
That's a
it's
huge
crazy.
thing.
But some of those wins have just been fucking nail biters.
Yeah.
I mean, like every game, it's like, oh my gosh, it's crazy.
I wish I was into it more.
There was some nasty weather too.
Those 3 games
Yeah.
in a row were
Right.
horrible
Yeah.
weather.
And Cleveland Stadium is brutal. Like it is not designed to help in any way.
It's cold,
It's
huh?
right on the lake,
It's positioned to catch the wind.
and it's like the cheapest stadium.
I've
you
never
could-
been in. Have you been in there?
Oh, yeah.
Is it?
It's
bad?
like the cheapest stadium you could build. It's like opened up towards the lake, so it's like fucking wind. Just it's crazy.
But that was on purpose.
yeah,
Yeah.
It's crazy.
like the Steelers.
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
like that too. The open end is the worst place in the NFL to kick to.
Yeah.
They say and shit.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I'm excited though. I'm excited about the playoffs this year. The Bills. I'm happy they're in.
I am
You
too.
know, I
The Bills are scary. I wouldn't want to play
Jared
the
Allen
Bills.
is a fucking monster.
He is
man.
a fucking monster, and the
And
Browns
Diggs
could. Yeah,
from the Vikings. They're great.
yeah. Buffalo is scary. That's a scary fucking team.
I think if somebody knocks off the Chiefs, then it's anybody's game. I
think
think
you're
who's
right.
gonna win.
Right.
Yeah.
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 The Chiefs are really like the adult
Yeah.
team. Like
They are. Mahomes
he's sick.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah,
He's sick.
he's fucking magical.
Yeah, the dude can fucking throw on a dime like as he's running, last second, like
And
The
run,
opposite direction.
every game looks like he's playing like that and one basketball. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're
Like,
right. And his receivers are so fucking
Yeah.
fast, man.
Yep.
It's like Antonio Brown used to be, catching in the middle, then running 40 yards for
Yeah.
a catch, you know?
they are sick. It's
Yeah, the
sick.
Chiefs are good, but if they get knocked off, I think it's anybody's. I think the Browns have a chance to beat the Steelers because Ben could fuck up. The defense could not stop Chubb and Hunt, and if they can't stop Chubb and Hunt, then
Right.
it's game over. We
Right,
have
right,
to
right.
play catch up.
Yeah, but they have fucking J.J. Watt, man.
Yeah,
I hate
TJ.
that motherfucker. TJ.
Yeah,
But
TJ,
J.J.
he's
Watt's
so
going to be a
good.
free agent this year, I think.
He don't want to leave.
We could get
Houston,
all
though.
3 Watts on our team
That
because
would
we
be
have their other
nuts.
brothers.
That's a lot of watts.
Fullback.
Yeah, that'd be
A lot of
crazy.
power.
1.21 gigawatts.
We could have drafted that guy too.
Yeah.
I don't know who we took instead.
Who? TJ Watt?
Yeah, what year did he come out?
3 years ago.
So 17?
Yep.
No, I think that's the year. That's
No,
we took
maybe
Myles Garrett that
2018.
year.
Yeah.
18, we took Mayfield.
That's why Mayfield and Chubb. And
But Chubb was a second round pick.
Yeah, that was a steal,
Yeah,
huh?
Yes, it was.
Holy shit. All right, boys. What do we got? Anything else?
Yeah, it's
Anybody
done
else
on
got
there,
anything
but-
they want to talk about?
Nope.
no.
Second podcast of 2021. All is well.
All is well. All is well.
We think.
We want to give some shout outs this week. Shout out to the captain. He's always on there, always messaging and leaving comments. Hope he's
Shop
doing
Mary?
well. Muffler Shop Mary's always standing by. We got our squad of deplorables. Let's march to the convenience store. Let's take a stand and get some 40s.
One other thing. I don't mean to get serious again, but you know they found a bunch of Molotov cocktails.
Yeah,
Did
and
I-
pipe bombs.
and pipe bombs.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's scary.
And gas and napalm.
That's terrorist, dude.
Yeah.
That's fucking terrorism. Well, listen, there was actually identified skinhead groups there. There was anti-Jewish groups there, like dudes wearing like Camp Auschwitz shirts.
I saw that. That was crazy.
That one shirt that they wear, those kind of guys, it's like 6M,
Yeah.
W2, like
Yeah.
6 million was not enough. Like there's a lot of fucking
rough.
radicals in that
and former
group.
public officials too. Mayors, I think.
yeah.
That's the thing is I think a lot of simpletons got wrapped up in the agenda of a bunch of radicals, and then you put that on top of you got a very selfish president who doesn't want to leave because he's in financial problems and could have legal problems and all
Should
of-
have legal problems.
yeah, and you put that all on top of a Republican Party that sees itself fading out because
They're forcing everybody to vote.
yeah, and so they are going to catch his back no matter what because he's popular and the Republican Party is losing relevance, and
Yeah.
so it's pretty scary. It's it's crazy time.
I just see
man.
them fighting their way down. I don't see them giving up and surrendering.
They got to take the
problem.
high ground. Republicans got to take
Well,
the
with
fucking high
They
ground.
Republicans-
have to at some point, but they don't.
Yeah,
Their
they
their
won't.
I
problem
worry.
is-
I just worry there's something else going to happen.
Aside from Trump, he's an outsider to the Republican Party. Your spokesman for the Republican Party is Mitt Romney. He's
the most reasonable
Yeah,
one.
that's
Yes, he is.
fucking.
If I was
Isn't that
Mary,
crazy?
When he was running, he was batshit nuts.
Is a Mormon.
Yeah,
And we were like,
like
everybody-
a robot.
Everybody's like, what? But now, man, he's really coming to his own. Like, if I were in that boat, I'd be looking towards somebody like him, somebody more central.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Centrist type. I
I
don't know
don't
why
think-
everybody's got to be so radical.
I
And
don't
I'm not
think-
saying that the left doesn't have its radicals.
Oh, it does.
We all know.
Oh yeah.
You're not
You know,
progressive enough.
Yeah, the being banned for insulting and just all of that shit. That censorship is and the
ridiculous.
cancel culture. All of that don't we all know that exists, but
Changing the name of something doesn't change it.
right, yeah, but they weren't the ones with pipe bombs.
They weren't at all.
2 minutes
game.
left.
The Patriots were.
2 minutes left in the game, and Buffalo's 27, Indianapolis 24.
Wow,
Indy might pull the upset
Wait, Buffalo's winning.
by 3 with
Yeah.
2 minutes left.
And he has the ball.
Shit.
Yep.
Indy, the Colts do
Phillip
have a good
Rivers.
defense.
Yeah.
Yes, they do.
And running.
Yep.
Yeah, it's Indianapolis's ball right now.
No shit.
Yeah, 2 minutes remaining.
All right, guys, we love you. Go watch some football. Shout-outs. Any shout-outs to the captain, to Muffler Shop Mary,
Shout out to
Gus,
the captain.
Gus Bus. Everybody.
T-Knuckles.
Tina, anybody who's listening.
Kiki.
Kiki
always there.
listens?
Yeah, he's always there.
Who else do we know listens?
Doom.
Doom listens?
Yeah.
Oh,
What about Skunk?
Jay, what's up? Skunk don't listen, I don't think. Anybody who listens out there, we love you.
Yep.
And, send us a message. We'll holler at you. Us Guys podcast at Gmail. Look for us on YouTube at Us Guys, all one word, USGUYZ podcast. You can find that on YouTube.
Oh, I
Check
didn't
out
even
our-
see the comments from last week's.
Check out our Teespring. What comments?
There's two comments that aren't.
Oh,
us,
yeah. I got you.
Yeah, I didn't see those before. I didn't.
The captain?
The captain, yeah, and Zhu Su.
Oh, he commented on last week's? I didn't see that.
The captain?
I saw the.
Su?
Wait, go ahead and read them off.
All right. The captain goes hand shot first in the original theatrical release.
Yep.
The scene was re-edited later to make it look like Greedo shot first.
Yep.
Exactly
We
what I would
need
expect
the
from
captain as our fact checker.
Yep.
Every week he seems to come in.
and critique.
Really?
He every week he puts some posts on there
He's
where
like
he's
the
fact checking.
the Gene Ebert or whatever of Us Guys podcast. And then this other person, Zhu Su, says that pic of Eunice needs to be on a shirt, tastefully done with black across the eyes.
Oh,
That's a super good
See?
idea.
That is a good
yeah.
idea.
I called her Janice. I tried to mix,
Yeah.
Janice we were talking about.
Right,
and
yeah,
call her
yeah,
Janice. But I was looking at that picture of Janice again, and I really would like to show people. I think that's a dude.
I think you're right.
Are you serious?
I think you're
I think that's a dude.
absolutely
Might be.
100% right. I really do. I didn't
How
want to
can
say
we
anything
show
last
that?
week.
Can we
Yeah, block off the, just like
Yeah.
Zhu Su says, block off
block
the
off
eyes.
the eye?
And that works.
And then where would we show it though?
On a t-shirt, obviously. They want
Oh
one.
my god! We can't put some
Yes.
poor transvestite
Yes, we can.
on a t-shirt.
Who's
Yes,
gonna
we
know?
can. Yes, we
That
can.
person, you're gonna see him at Walmart or something.
No, we won't.
No.
No, they don't ever leave.
They probably, yeah, you're right. It is a shut-in. We think,
Yeah.
or it could be like working at Starbucks. You know what I mean? You never know.
I
never know.
think that T-shirt is a great idea.
But then again, if you're
do.
going to wear one of our T-shirts, they're probably not going to see you at a Starbucks.
nope.
They're going to see you at a
Dollar General.
late night pit stop, getting a 40 and some Black and Milds, and something to roll your weed in.
Dirt floor jerk shaft, maybe.
We could start making, put on the Teespring, cum rags. Us guys jerk socks.
Yeah, I wish I could make like a real cheap towel or
Right,
something.
right, like a bowling towel or some
yeah,
shit.
that'd be nice.
Jerk socks.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, let us know if there's anything you'd like to see on a T-shirt. I mean, I can't really affect the price of those things, or I tried to pick the best quality ones.
Well, they looked good.
There's
And
a couple
the reviews
quality
we've
ones.
heard have
Yeah.
been pretty good.
Good reviews, yeah.
Like I know that there's a couple. There's like the basic T-shirt, and then there, like I think the tri-blend one is like the highest quality one. But if there's something you want on there, let me know. I mean, let us know, and we could definitely put it up there. That's no big deal. This is for all of us. We want you all to participate and get involved. And if you are local in the Johnstown area and you want to stop by and talk to us and
Do it.
hang out, come hang out, smoke a bowl with us, drink a beer. You know what I mean?
We'll do it up on the Mitchell.
We'll eat some potted meats and Vienna sausages, and we'll drink beers and
You'll
Sniff
be
farts.
entertained.
we'll fart into things. And,
It could be a regular
Amish tit
party.
curds.
yeah.
Yeah.
So join in the party, have fun with the. Let's make 2021 the. Let's make it great. No.
No.
Let's make it. Never mind. Never mind. Let's just love everybody, all right? Let's just try to be.
Everybody love everybody.
Don't be
Just everybody love everybody. God damn it. All right, we love you. Have a good week.
See ya.
Yep.
Now, I'm supposed to be a crazy man. When I seen it going, that really got me. I don't like it. That stuff got to be hot. Now, I'm supposed to be a crazy man. When I seen it going, that really got me. I crazy, man. When I seen it going, that really got me. I don't like that stuff got to be hot.